Hello. I'll find which one I want here. Well, at least something good's happening. Let's see here. Let's see here. I think I'm live now. Hello, everyone. I don't know if you can see this, but my name is Hobo Tom, and welcome to my first ever live stream event. Yes, I know I'm on a little bit early. I just started cooking some breakfast up, making myself a little adult beverage soon. Welcome to my reaction page. And this is for WWE Extreme Rules. As you can see, I think up here somewhere, WWE Extreme Rules. Woohoo! I just got home, so I'm kind of catching up quickly. One of the quick things I do here, if you take a look here, the last match I just kind of listened. Mella's money. Carmella defeated Asuka. Again, kind of a dusty finish. James Ellsworth got involved. Attracts Asuka. It was okay. It was a cheeseburger match. It's very hard to say if it's bad or good. The fact that Ellsworth got involved, again, was a little bit fun. And please feel free to chat if you're here watching. I have no idea who's out there. And I will read your chats. You say something. And I have no idea what other matches happen. I'm just trying to recap some stuff. So, a couple fun things going. Now it's kind of between matches. Always that weird time. V there. Last minute edits. And feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see what happens. You might hear a little bit of stuff in the background. Trying to catch up. I'm trying to see what happened in past shows. But again, should be starting in 4 minutes. Woohoo! Yep, there we go. I think people can see me on this. And please like, share, and subscribe. I was gonna plug myself for a while. Well, actually, I think I'm gonna go get a drink. So I shall be right back, folks. Oh, wait a second, recap. Boo. I didn't even realize that till today. We have the Andrade St. Almas. Matt Hardy, Bray Wyatt lost. There we go. Next match. Oh wait, I am on this. Ooh. Then so now we have Shinsuke Nakamura versus Jeff Hardy coming up. That should be interesting. It should be fun. If they try to make it as good as it should be excellent. I have no idea what they're going to do though. Very, very tough to see. I wish someone was here talking a little bit so I could make sure I'm working here. I know I didn't schedule this till about for 2 more minutes. I'm gonna get some cooking done, folks. I'll be back. Hi everyone. Are you serious? What the heck was that? I go away and make my sandwich, and then all of a sudden Shinsuke wins? What was that? Yes, it is. That's a ham sandwich. Again, if anyone's out there watching, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, chat with me. And I'm gonna be back and forth because I'm cooking a little bit, but again, if you have arguments about any of my matches, please let me know. Orton's out there. RKO's out of nowhere, folks. That's something for SummerSlam, I guess. So let me just lower this volume a little bit. I don't want to get zonked too much by WWE. I've already served one punishment. But again, kind of really weird, interesting show. Oh, there we go. So I guess people can hear me. I have my camera up. So that's interesting. Again, Shinsuke's U.S. champion. Good. He deserves the belt. Him and Randy Orton should be kind of fun. Let me go check on there, folks. Down to the ring.
Why you lost help? All right, shot time, folks. What state do I live in? I'm in Ontario, so not a state. I'm in a province of Canada. All right, folks, we got our shot right here, ready to go. Oh. All right, Buffalo, thank you very much for service. Can you catch me up on who won, please? So far, your winners of the night have been Johnny C. Navas, Main Gilbis, Finn Balor, BT, Carmella.
Okay, let's see what's going on. Oh, there's still between matches. Jeez, this is what I don't like about WWE is that there's so much time for ads between matches. I mean, I have no idea which match is going to be next, but we'll see.
Are you actually showing extreme?
Here again, this is just a recap review and rating show. Again, I cannot show. I've already been on my punishment. So,
definitely made the
yep, always looking to get some free stuff. You have to search there on YouTube. That's all I'll say. If I get banned for saying that, they might kick me out for that too. That's pretty bad. I have no idea what match is coming up next. We'll see. So I'll be right back, folks. I'm going to say something. I'm going to say cooking dinner.
Here's the thing. The idea of a steel cage.
There we go. I'm back. Get trying to get stuff. Ooh, is the steel cage coming down? You setting it? Let's see here. Where's my little graphic? There we go. Actually, make this a little bit bigger. Let me resize stuff.
The business without being a baby face. Like he is being this all hell. So I wonder if Kevin Owens be some way, like,
there we go. That's a little bit better. Gives me a little bit more space. I guess we're setting up the cage now. That's probably what's taking so long. So I'm gonna go finish making dinner.
Sounds like it could be a thing. It also seems like there should be some sort of up the ring. Could be a broken. No, but remember, Braun Strowman is still your Mr. Monster. Strowman does still have the briefcase. Actually, at any time, anywhere, Braun is early universe. Why did Randy Orton turn heel? I don't know. Sure, we're going to find out at some point. Here is Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens in a steel. One of those matches where you just look at it on paper and you can say, yeah, this one is good. Hard not to. Kevin Owens, such a great performer. Braun Strowman is nothing but entertaining. I think it's going to be a great match. Get ready to go. I think Kevin Owens is going to be oh, here we go, guys. Braun is in the cage. Now Kevin Owens has to make his way down. I think if Strowman were to pick up the ring here, Strowman ended up cashing in on Brock Lesnar, and that's how he gets him back. You literally, so Corey Rangers is there, Braun Strowman. T-Rex. We're watching. Guys, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I'd love to see your name pop up there on the top left-hand corner. Right? Let's get some people subscribed to it here. I can see Braun cashing in. I can see that too. And we have Brock Lesnar around. Oh, what a cool fade. That was a cool fade. I mean, I know it's been a while, but Preston Milwaukee as we are currently $5 away from a brand new boss. If you guys wish to support the channel, Hey, Corbin, I just got here. So, what is this memory air return deal? Went out live. Mark, I'll tell you, went out live. Why the last match? I have my stomach on the nuts of Jeff Hardy live. Find out, obviously. But here we go, guys. Kevin Owens has now entered the cage. I'll recap later, okay? I'll just recap before this match. I don't know. All right. Oh, Kevin Owens going for a quick escape, and Braun Strowman gets right on him, drags him back down. Kevin Owens going to the other side now. Braun Strowman going right towards him again, takes him down. And now Braun Strowman. Oh, big. There's a big move there from Kevin Owens. Junior Davey, thanks for subscribing. Kevin Owens now getting over to the top. He's trying to climb out of it again. Braun Strowman stops him just if Kurt takes the Universal title, Roman will have to be some sort of. Serious, what would Sami Callihan be in WWE? Heel or face? Well, he was in WWE for a little bit. He was that hacker guy. I forget what his name is. Position as a face. His position like Castro Sports, thanks for subscribing. Imagine Braun cashes in on Baltimore. That'd be really cool. That's a, you know what? That ends up happening tomorrow. Kyle the Savage, thanks for subscribing. Strowman misses on the right hand pump. Delivered to Kevin Owens. Knocks him down in the center of the ring. Reigns or Lashley? I'm going to say Reigns. Lex Ward, thanks for subscribing. Strowman crashes into the steel cage there. And now a super kick from Owens to Strowman. Strowman's down. Cannonball delivered from Owens to Strowman. Jeff Killman, thanks for subscribing. Now Kevin Owens is going to try to go up to the top. He's not up to the top rope now. Top rope. Bullfrog splash over the top of one. Taken out at one by Strowman. Best match of the night so far. Which match do you think will tear the house down? Tear the house down? Oh, dude, it's going to be Seth Rollins versus Dolph Ziggler. That's going to tear the house down. But also, honestly, the best match of the night so far wasn't. It's between Sanity and New Day. Honestly, probably not. Not having 3 wife versus the 18,000. Between Rusev and AJ, not too sure if that's the main event or not. Dontarius Lloyd, thank you very much for subscribing. Now, Kevin Owens is begging for Strowman not to hit him as he goes, tries to throw a cheap shot, and Strowman catches him and pulls him down. Kevin Owens is in trouble. Lug Nuts, thank you very much for subscribing. Remember that second that would be really cool. I think something big would have to happen, though, if they're going to do that. Kevin Owens goes hard into the steel cage. Strowman is not. It's just a matter of time. Strowman's obviously just picking apart Kevin Owens. Oh, my Vince, thank you very much. We'll recap after this match. Strowman now tossing Owens once again to the side of the cage. Strowman is absolutely decimated. Just methodically using himself around the ring, waiting until he can cause more pain.
Not a true wrestling match until the Hobo has his first drink. Yeah, I'm kind of listening to it. Okay, Kevin just seems to want to run around and escape.
Yeah, he gets launched into the side.
Uh-oh.
The steel cage there.
Kevin's just getting tossed. Owens is just getting tossed around.
It's just game over.
I don't know.
And the crowd's chanting one more time.
One more time. Crowd wants blood. Blood. Get back.
Kevin Owens on the throat. Picks him up. Yeah. One way now, Kevin Owens up top. Launched in the steel cage. Once again, Kevin Owens is down. Face first this time. Heading back first. And now Braun Strowman continues to stop. McIntyre attacks Rollins and handles. If it's something that's no, you might see it. He's WWE. Thank you, but I watched. And yes, Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt lost to the B team. So the B team are your new Raw Tag Team Champions. We also have a new United States Champion. His name is Shinsuke Nakamura after a low blow to Jeff Hardy and an immediate Shasa. We also have the return of Randy Orton. And now Kevin Owens. There's a double stomp to the face of Braun Strowman. There's another kick to the midsection. There's a stunner. Stunner by KO. Kevin Owens just hit the stunner. Now KO's going to try to escape the cage. Do you think Kevin Owens wins? They might give the win to Kevin Owens. Strowman has the Money in the Bank briefcase. Kevin Owens almost down to the bottom. No, Strowman grabs on to KO. Grabs a hold of his foot there. The right foot of Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens trying to stomp away. Strowman's key gets a KO. Strowman just stands on the back of the leg of KO. Oh no. Steals the face of KO. Leroy Tapper, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the team. You're going to lose it to like a very aggressive, bad, angry. Strowman charging face first, though, into the turnbuckle. All the way, super kick from KO. Now Kevin Owens needed that. He sidestepped him once again. Here's another super kick. Now, Strowman's down to a knee. G-Force, thanks for subscribing. Guys, if you haven't done so, make sure you like the video. Kevin Owens has handcuffs. Oh my God. Kevin Owens he has handcuffs. How about Ben Zayn? Wow. Thank you for subscribing. As Kevin Owens now. Oh my God, Strowman. Oh my God. Now Kevin Owens is starting to feed away on Braun Strowman. There's the punches, and Strowman is handcuffed to the rope. What are the odds that you think Strowman? And now he's beating away on Strowman. It's a helpless Strowman, man. Strowman is in trouble. Kevin Owens now. He says, what are you going to do now? Uh-oh. Choke slam from Strowman. Strowman just took down Kevin Owens there. Trying to figure out a way to break the chain. Yeah, I'm not sure Strowman can get out of there. The Immortal One, thanks for subscribing, dude. Welcome to the channel. Remember, we're only $5 away from a new Boss Battle champ. Who's it going to be? Who's going to be the new Boss Battle champ? KO escape? Yeah, is KO going to escape here? I would love to see that. Oh my God, Kevin Owens just told Braun something. That's funny. That's great. That's going to anger Kevin Owens now smiling away. Jeremy Johnson, thanks for subscribing. As he smiles, he waves goodbye to Strowman.
Kevin Owens, did he win?
Oh
nope, not yet.
Kevin Owens now is in trouble as Braun Strowman just snapped the handcuffs there. The handcuffs have been snapped.
Handcuffs. Handcuffs and
Oh my God, Strowman hanging high above the roof. What's he going to do? Oh my God. Oh my God. Strowman's all the way up top. What's going to happen?
Uh-oh.
Wait, what?
Owens up top. Kevin Owens.
Wait, what? No. Strowman, don't do this. Strowman, don't do this.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. Down goes Kevin Owens. But Kevin Owens wins.
Ooh.
Kevin Owens wins.
I don't want to win by like that.
Strowman, no. He just choke slammed Kevin Owens off the top of a 15-foot steel cage all the way down to the ground. folks, your winner is Kevin Owens. All the way up there, he just chokes that. Get these hands chant right now.
The crowd loves Strowman.
But Kevin Owens just got launched
into it was a fun match.
What a pump from KO. Is he okay?
You know what?
Hopefully KO's in there. EFTs are here.
Yeah, you can see they're here. They're there every match. Yeah, that was a good cheese. That was a good cheeseburger. Just most of it while I'm cooking.
Here's the thing.
It is what it is. I'm not going to complain too much about it. It's just extreme rate rules right now. It's so. It's a little leaning on the good side. We'll see what happens a little bit later on. Again, if you disagree with me, feel free to leave a comment, chat with me. Say what fat meal you need tonight. My drink, yes, the Hobo drink.
Oh my God. Michael Cole or whatever that was.
Me back.
Wow. Kevin Owens launched all the way through top of the steel cage. Braun is garbage, just throws people for him. And there you go. Wonder why WWE has so wonder why WWE has this things. You got fans like that who say Braun's garbage. That was unbelievable. Kevin Owens picks up the win, though. I think Braun Strowman was the one who I picked, right? Yeah, I think, yeah, so I picked Braun Strowman, so I'm wrong with that. However, Kevin Owens was an amazing decision. He got thrown off the top of the king. That keeps Kevin Owens with the win over Braun Strowman. Let Kevin Owens drag it. Let him go. Let him go full. That would be awesome. Anyways, now, guys. On the predictions. Grabbed onto the back of his head so I hope it's okay. I can't believe he just put his body through that for us. Guys, Kevin Owens just absolutely crushed it. Oh, there is a bag of there was like that still has to hurt. I can't imagine that. What am I going to do for 100K? I got to think all of the qualities that we're going to do.
I mean, I will say this. For the last match, I mean, I think really the reason I gave it a cheeseburger match is because if Kevin Owens was going to win, this is going to be the way that he would have won. I mean, Braun Strowman still looked amazingly strong. Don't get me wrong there. I mean, you chokeslam people from the top of the ring. Maybe he just doesn't know how a cage match is supposed to. Whoa, what was that? How a cage match is supposed to go on, but you go over the top to win or through the door. He's been in enough cage matches to know. Again, it's just kind of a weird way to win. Again, it did showcase how strong Braun Strowman is. So it's not showing Braun Strowman, even though he lost. I mean, Kevin Owens won, being chokeslam 15 some odd feet. It's not my idea of winning, though, folks. I think it's even more. I think it's like 20 feet. I think it's a lot more than 15. I think it's like 20 plus feet in the air. But again, Braun Strowman was strong. Kevin was the one, so he did what he was supposed to do. And the Hobo is drinking. Satisfies 3 requirements so far, folks. And they're showing Mike at a surprise call from the girlfriend. You never know.
So far, everybody's saying hi though, which is nice. Speak up, please. Sorry, I have a really quiet voice. How old are you? You never ask a woman how old she is. I'm 21. Guys, I don't know how to express. That's why we need this guy. Yep. He's the important.
All right, guys, we are back in. Here we go. Boom. Can you come to my house? Guys, if you have not done so, please make sure you like this video. Let's get this all the way up to 950 likes. 950 viewers right now. Come on now, guys, like this video. Also, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Guys, if you wish to support the channel, you can drop $1 or $2 donation. Doesn't matter how much or how little. If you wish to drop $10, I will do a shot for you guys. See if you can get 1, 6, 7. You guys make sure don't know what that announcement is. I don't know what just happened. Here, let's turn this up for you guys. Again, look at this. It's Hobo rolling. Daniel Bryan and Kane battling out here. Daniel Bryan and Kane got attacked backstage by the Blood.
Incredibly physical, incredibly brutal, but obviously Harper and Bryan looking for, pun intended, snapping Kane's leg possibly inside the door with a mallet strike. What are these two capable of?
So that means the tag team title matches in the limbo here. We've got Team Hell No versus the Bludgeon Brothers. 2-on-2 tag team match coming up here. I think next, which is going to be good. So we'll see if the injured Team Hell No can fend off the Bludgeon Brothers. Andre Fletton, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the comment community, guys. If you are brand new, I do highly recommend it. Not only do you get tons of free content each and every single week for every WWE event, you also get to see a week pop up there. Jesus Garza says, Con Maniacs, Con Maniacs. Yeah, that's right, Jesus. Thank you very much for your donation, actually. Well, I might have forgot to run. That's Ethan. Thank you very much for subscribing. I'm not making that up. Somebody donated when I all right, let's roll your. I think it was. This pay-per-view is super fast. Yeah, you know why it feels fast? Is because it started at 7.
Oh, there we go.
Do you guys realize that the pay-per-view started at 7? Yeah, they're really trying to bring on the idea that Daniel Bryan hates the Blood Brothers. It came out of nowhere, honestly. It really came out of nowhere. How do you get? Oh yeah, I think we're $1 away. I think I got to run this. 1 second. Let's just roll. I think there's another $2 donation. So guys, next $1 donation. Whoever it is going to become the boss. Who is it going to be? Dude, Perfect Lover. Thank you very much for subscribing. Awesome. Right now? No, I'm not playing Truth or Dare right now. David James, thank you very much for subscribing. So I guess if you want to recap, we can. I don't want to recap this. But I'll go through really quickly who the winners were of the matches.
Time to call a girlfriend, folks. I'll be back.
We had Sam defeat Day. We had Fit Balor beat Baron Corbin. We had the feat of the new Raw Tag Team Champions. We have Carmella remain SmackDown Women's Champion.
Hey, sweetie, how are you?
Yep. get the backstage champion.
Kind of started my life
Losing his
right
title
into
change
bed.
in that corner like 5
I
seconds.
have the computer on in the office area.
Then we have the Intercontinental title match, Dolph Ziggler versus Seth Rollins. 30-minute Iron Man match. We had Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens in the Steel Cage match, where Kevin Owens won the match. However, Strowman threw him through an announce table, causing him. They have to.
So do you want to talk
Then
to
there's
my
going to be Roman Reigns versus Bobby Lashley. There's going to be this match right up next, the Bludgeon Brothers versus Team Hell No. AJ Styles versus oh man, they're playing off the history between the Bludgeons when they were wives. No, they're not. They're not really playing off of it. They may have mentioned it, but it's not the reason for it. It's kind of there. The Bludgeon Brothers are good, but I don't think they're playing into the fact that Daniel Bryan is wide. They kind of tried to shred that whole wide image. Just a Laria, personally, very much for subscribing. We forgot Reigns last year. Definitely
Okay.
yes, they kind of are. Not really, man.
Oh, that's not good.
The package right there was all about the attack on Daniel Bryan. And the reformation. That's not what the story is. They may have offhand mentioned it. They're not like that's not the cause for the review. Scar, thank you very much for subscribing. No, like that's seriously. No,
Yep.
So I don't know if you heard them mention it once or twice,
Okay.
but it's definitely it's all about Daniel Bryan getting attacked by the Bludgeon Brothers, the reformation, and the fact that they need a strong team to try to win titles. Not the story. Daniel Bryan and Kane were attacked backstage by the Bludgeon. Luke David, very much.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, some are stopped.
Can we get a recap on? See, this is the reason why I'm not doing recaps. It's why I really like recaps because I get asked to do it every 5 seconds. However, I will.
That's okay. That's okay. That's better than what happened at my store. Someone busted her head open on one of the tables.
There's a number of King during
You know how we have stuff on the floor, like underneath tables?
Phenomenal, Antonio.
I guess she was looking at one of like the collages there.
Wait, hang on. Is Kane not
And
going to come
she just like got up too quickly.
No,
Like,
it's going to be a 2-on-1 handicap match.
like hit her head on the corner of it.
So Daniel Bryan.
I guess so.
Gets saved by Kane.
So
But the
yep,
Bludgeon
I had to fill out forms. Just kind of put the gloves on. Just kind of use paper towels to apply pressure. I mean, just basic stuff. I mean, it was just a bad cut, really. They just had to clean up stuff, get the disinfectant out, fill out paperwork, call the boss. Well, yeah, because that's part of the things, like in the whole checklist and stuff. Yeah, I called the store manager. Okay, so well, the paperwork's filled out. You did what you had to do.
Okay, so Harper. Oh, there's poster. Cool, that's.
Why? What happened?
I can't find Luke Harper. There he is. So, right now, guys, just so everybody knows, this is currently a handicap match. Oh my God. Yeah, it's going to start out as a handicap match. Daniel Bryan versus the Bludgeon Brothers. Kane is not wrestling right now. He is not down at ringside. Kane is not.
For what, with the camera stuff?
There we go. Shoved away from Daniel Bryan by Eric Rowan. This does not look good for Daniel Bryan. This really does not look good for Daniel Bryan. Ducks underneath there. And now Eric Rowan is going to have to try to pick up much quicker Daniel Bryan.
We're all fishing.
But who do you think is going to win type 1 for the Bludgeon Brothers?
We're all fishing in Hobo. Tom's at work.
I'm going to go.
Get back to work, you broken manager.
Make the save near the end of the match, and that's the typical.
Probably. This isn't the time of year.
Hell no, overcome.
I think that'll end up in Jacksonville.
Big kick
For
from
a
Daniel
little
Bryan
bit.
to the face of Eric Harper, Eric Rowan. And there's a giant shoulder tackle from Rowan. Knocking
There's a
down.
what?
Kalila, thank you very much for
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because whenever there's a big fishing tournament, they want to make sure they're doing things legally. And of course, especially if it's scalp season, they'll be out there saying, "You better get all those right scalps."
See, you know what? Part of me thinks yes, part of me thinks no. It's so difficult because I don't want to try to get my hopes up for a return. I mean, Randy Orton returning tonight made a lot of sense. It was awesome. Now Daniel Bryan off the ropes. Knocking Eric Rowan outside of the ring. He also stopped Luke Harper, who was on the top rope as well after a tag.
Intriguing.
Now Daniel Bryan up top with Luke. Delivering a few forearms there.
Well, do you want me to see if there was one tomorrow? I'm doing all my stuff.
Launching down Harper from the top rope. Off the ropes goes Daniel Bryan. There's the baseball slide kick there to Eric Rowan. This is the discus clothesline with Luke Harper. Now Daniel Bryan trying to wrestle down Luke. Going for the yes lock. Yes lock. Locked in. Daniel Bryan, can he do it? No, Rowan.
Okay.
Involved in the matchup and pulling Daniel Bryan all the way out. The fact that we are in 2018.
Okay.
Guys, just think about it. You're very lucky. You're very lucky to see this because.
Okay, well, let me know as soon as you can, because I know those sales always happen kind of infrequently. So.
Sorry, dude. I wish I could. Eric Rowan lifted Harper all the way up and slamming him down.
Every so often. Okay. Well, can I call you later again, sweetie?
This
Okay. So I'll call you around 11 when I'm done my life. Okay.
Big splash from Rowan.
And my breakfast is getting cold because all the infection. Yep. Well, that.
I have the script. All right. That's what you think is going to happen, then. We'll see.
Right now, it's bacon and cheese. So
you know what? That is such a Kane thing to do. But I don't think they're going to destroy the with just like what? Matches left. Like 4 matches left. There's a forearm to the kidneys there. I think you should quit YouTube and work as a WWE commentator because you're born to do this. Hey, I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. I would have to obviously wait for, well, maybe not even just kind of, get into business a little bit. But I love where I am on YouTube. Nice move there by Eric Rowan, dropping Daniel Bryan across his knee, cracking his back on. Scoop slam down into the cover, 2 kick out 5.
Right? Because you said you didn't want to be on the live stream, right? Unless you want to talk to me on the live stream.
$550 donated like the total.
Okay. Well, actually, right now I'm dancing in the background because I'm talking to my sweetie. So I don't think they can hear what I'm saying. But
Harper dropping elbows down on Daniel Bryan. 2 kick out by Bryan against this match has been ground and pound.
You ever see that?
Knocking down Daniel Bryan.
My Hobo shirt, t-shirts.
I don't know if Kane.
While the rest of the match is going. Well, doesn't matter. It'll be funny to see on YouTube.
But I don't think I asked you guys.
I mean, it's nothing bad.
Never mind. Scratch that. I definitely asked you guys that. Watch your
There you go. You see me walking across.
Roman sent over the top rope. Bryan ducking underneath. Bryan now sidestepping him.
We'll see, because the match is so far because you kind of block.
There's a kick to the thigh.
It's kind of exactly what
midsection.
It's kind of exactly what you said. Here, I'll say this because I'll be in front of my camera and I'll say this. That should be exactly what you would think of a B-level pay-per-view. It's okay.
Suicide dive.
I think all the matches so far have been either cheeseburgers or ham sandwiches.
Suicide dive.
Although there's a whole bunch of suicide dives going on right now. So Daniel Bryan's going crazy. I hope he doesn't get another concussion. So
over Daniel Bryan back in a little bit of control.
We'll see.
There you go.
So I'll call you later, okay, sweetie?
The music is hit for the big red machine.
Oh wait, out comes Kane. So it's finally no longer a 2-on-1 match. So this should be interesting. Well, for a while it was Harper and Rowan, the Bludgeon Brothers. Where's my picture of them? Because this is Extreme Rules. Point everything out. Woohoo. So it was Harper and Rowan for a long time. just
Can you tell me who the winners
Daniel
so far?
Bryan.
I'll definitely recap you guys after the
And then Kane's music just hit, so now Kane's up.
The hell part.
So
Hell no.
okay.
Brian rolled back in the ring.
Would you like to say hi to like absolutely no one?
Thank you very much for sitting.
Okay.
Thank you very much for subscribing.
Again, because right now I have you can go to YouTube and watch the channel too, and we could actually chat
Now,
there too.
Harper holding on to the foot of Daniel Bryan. Joanna Facey, thank you for subscribing. Daniel Bryan makes the tag. Kane is in the ring.
You need to get the internet. You need to enter the modern age, sweetie. Just like Hobo Tom. Even Hobo Tom orders pizza on his cell phone.
And Harper's in trouble now. Rowan back in the ring. Caught.
I'm old school. I'm D school. I still remember rotary phones.
Kane. What's a rotary phone?
Yep. It's probably someone in the audience who's not chatting saying that. Oh, good. What's a rotary phone? What's that? I'm just making funny faces on the screen.
But Kane, I don't know if
there's something else better because Kane's back in the ring now.
Harper.
So I'll show you this video. Okay, I'll call you later. And again, if you feel brave and would like to be on speakerphone for the great amazing YouTube audience out there, YouTube girl, just feel free to call. Okay, sweetie. I love you. And everyone on YouTube heard that. All of me, I think, heard that. So.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, there's yes chants going on. Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I love you too, my darling girlfriend.
Yes. Oh.
Again, because this is the hobo and his girlfriend. My girlfriend actually has a real job. I'm just a hobo. She's off back at home. Had a real job of being a world-class photographer. And I just here collect aluminum cans around Daytona Beach or Daytona Beach.
Oh no, Harper got caught. Or no,
no aluminum. Yes.
The Bludgeon Brothers foot there by Rowan. That spinning heel kick and Rowan's feeling it.
Okay.
Are we gonna get? There's the tag. Kane's back out on the
Daniel
Bryan put up top in a power bump.
Okay.
Harper. What a clothesline knocking down Bryan.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Wow.
The Bludgeon Brothers won.
Interesting.
That was. It's okay. It's a ham sandwich. I'm glad I don't have to pay for this stuff.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Nope, on the internet.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm listening to someone else's podcast on the internet.
See, like, I like Bludgeon Brothers.
Because
but I also like.
I'm a lazy hobo, I can't afford the network.
So fun. So
so, I'll give you a call prior at 11 o'clock, okay? That's when I'm doing my hoboing. I thought I saw some aluminum cans I have to pick up. Into some fun fights. If around 11. I have a YouTube audience. 2 Ps. Yes. All of me, I think.
Harper and Eric Rowe are still your
tag team. I shall talk to you later, okay, sweetie? Okay, and you can feel free, because I think the last 4 or 5 minutes, I think, I was talking to you online, so. But I told you about that, though, because you said, why are you in your bedroom? So, I can go the office. And that's when I was dancing and stuff in front of the camera. So it's none of the BT talking up stuff. It's okay. Even for that match, I give a ham sandwich to. It's serious. Yes, I can scroll up. Yes, look at this. Yes, the B team defeated. They got a ham sandwich. But okay. Love you, sweetie. You take care. Mwah.
So the
bye.
Was extended for Roman to join the B team. That's awesome. Thank you guys for over 1,000 viewers in here right now. That is really awesome. Make sure though, if you guys have not done so, you make sure you like this video.
I want 1 viewer. If I have 1 viewer, that's 1 viewer more than I've had. You can watch me drink for free, folks, and eat for free. Yeah, I think it's been a so-so pay-per-view. I'd love to hear back what you guys think. I hope I'm live.
There we go. Phenomenal. Antonio, let's get
we'll see. I have to do a better better job of branding myself. You will see me, Hobo Tom, at
Here we go. Here's Roman Reigns.
the NXT event on 19th, this Thursday, 7 o'clock, Cultural Center. I'll be there. You know, if you say, I know you're Hobo Tom, I'll even give a shout out to you on my webcast when I post that video. I think it's going to be funny because it's going to be pretty video heavy.
These are the most energetic platforms, high octane, fast, and fun.
And I think the only reason because we finally reached our 10 subscriber mark, which is always good. And now with 10, a near perfect 10 pizza party. I think the next milestone will be my 100th video, because right now I have 60 videos up. Again, like, share, subscribe. Watch some videos. If you've never seen wrestling before, there's some good, interesting stuff up there. Just tired of hearing me talk. I can deal with that. You want to see my girlfriend? A couple of videos of her in there.
But if you guys would like to help support the channel,
And again, like, share, subscribe, and I'll be right back, folks. I'm hungry. I need more drink. Rum.
I'm surprised.
Taylor Jerry rum, orange soda. Breakfast drink of champions. And Hobo. I'll be right back.
Yoshi Show, thank you very much for subscribing. You know what, guys? At this rate, Conman's going to be. Look at this. $1. And all of you guys are going to hate it because guess what? Conman will become the new boss. And, that's going to really suck for all of you, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to donate $1 to myself, and I'm going to become the boss. Conman just heard heel on every single one of you. Conman dropping the dollar right there. Look at that. Look at that. Conman. You guys left the boss dangling way too long. You can't leave it dangling at one. Otherwise, Conman the heel is going to become the new boss. Look at that. Conman is your new boss. Woo! Conman passionate. That's all I know. Keonta Coleman, thank you very much for subscribing. Conman 167 is the new boss. Oh, I'm a one-time boss battle champion. Oh, yeah. That's right. Does anybody want to take me down now on the boss battle? Who has the balls to step up? I don't think a lot of you guys do.
Oh, yes, more beverage. Orange soda and rum. Breakfast of the champions. Look at this. Tater tots. French fry seasoning.
Kenneth Burke, thank you very much for
So good. The hyper bacon, egg and cheese sub. Always yummy.
Like Bobby Lashley. Here we go. The notorious one dropping $5. $5 for one.
Oh, Lord.
I'm the new boss. Fernando Gonzalez, thank you for subscribing to your channel. Notorious one, also thank you. What is
Where's everyone? Do I have to advertise better? Do I have to advertise good?
If you drop $2, get 20 help off there. Duncan, thank you very much.
It's going to be like over here on the side. Hopefully you guys can see this.
I would love it if we get 89,000 subs tonight, guys. We're at 88,007.
The matches again. My rating scale. Piece of toast. Everyone likes a piece of toast. It's nutritious. What you eat after you're sick. Only thing your stomach can handle. Lowest match gets a toast rating. Then again, can of soup. A little bit more nutritious. Healthy for you. Again, it's a can of soup. Again, you have a ham sandwich. Who doesn't like a ham sandwich? Again, it's also a ham sandwich. Cheeseburger. You cannot screw up a cheeseburger. If you do, I don't know, you have to go back to your mom's cooking. Have your mom make you spaghetti or something. And cheeseburger, very good stuff. Surf and turf. The lobster, yes, the lobster. Yeah, that's a little bit better match. Probably more storytelling. All of a sudden, you have the filet mignon. You have a good half-hour match. Good storytelling. Great action. Great response. The perfect 10 match. I don't think Ty Dillinger ever had a filet mignon match. You know, he was a perfect 10. Ooh. So again, that's my rating. So again, if you disagree with my rating scale, I want to see things out of my rating scale. Say, surf and turf is too close to filet mignon. Put something else like ravioli. Raviolis are good.
It's really good.
And feel free to comment. Let me know. Also, if you disagree with any of my ratings, also feel free to let me know. So you don't know what you're talking about. Again, right now it's 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, baby. Let's do this. $10 shot.
4 ham sandwiches and 3 cheeseburgers. Again, it's kind of a typical B show. Really hard to talk really hard to say anything great about it. I think the next match they're gonna have. Let's see, where is it? Here we go. Bobby Lashley, baby, versus Roman Reigns. This just seems so long. There's too many matches. I mean, I think the thing is they're not letting all these matches breathe right. They're not giving the right time. Remember, one of these matches is going to be a half hour long.
For your $10 donation, here we go. Shot time, folks.
Come on.
And the notorious one. Dropping $10 as well. He says,
say something. Give me something to choke on bacon bread.
Yeah, he has a really cool Titantron now. I like it. But Notorious, thank you very much, dude, for your $10 donation. We'll roll this one again.
I do have to put some wrestling pictures up on my wall, though. So much stuff to do. One day, when I have money.
I did. So, Brandon Harvey, you're up first, man. We got to roll your donut. Let's roll the $10 dono from Brandon Harvin. Roll the $10 dono from Notorious one as well. And I think, are we going to have ourselves a new boss here? Notorious one? No, we don't. We got $5 until a new boss. There we go. Quick little recap on the night. Here's a quick little recap, guys. You had Andrade Cien
I don't know why they had Andrade Cien wrestle in the dark match. When there's this many matches? I don't know why they have this many matches, period. Well, I know it's a dual brand show. They all do dual brand. I kind of miss when they had the 2 pay-per-views. Raw got 1, SmackDown got 1, then you have the big 4.
Bludgeon Brothers retain over Team Hell No,
But
and now we're on Bobby Lashley.
we'll see.
Here we go, guys. Who do you think is going to win?
Bobby Lashley, baby. I do hope Lashley wins. I want to see what you guys say.
1 for Reigns, 2 for Lashley. You got the Notorious one becoming the, say it with me, folks, new boss. Notorious one. Congratulations on becoming the new boss.
You guys should text people saying, I'm on YouTube. Leave me a comment. I will do that.
Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley square up there in the corner. All right, so Reigns. Up with the collar and elbow tie up. Now, what do you think are the odds, guys, that Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley actually can get a chance? Man's crap all over. Bobby Lashley is the base.
Kind of starts off the basic wrestling match, collar elbow tie up. Don't get me wrong, Roman Reigns can have a good match. Bobby Lashley can have an amazing match. I just don't know if WWE will allow him. Let's see what happens, folks. Again, you cannot watch this because that would get me suspended.
So now Lashley started
Probably a lot more than 90 days.
Right there.
I made that mistake once. I have suspended for 9 days. I think I showed part of the Facebook. Ooh. Lashley showing some power. I want Lashley to win. That's just me, though. Again, I think I tried to show some of the Facebook mixed match challenge, and WWE said,
taking the hand of Bobby Lashley,
gave me a finger wag of saying no.
And now Lashley, nice suplex for Lashley.
Lashley's done good in this match. I hope it's not one of those LOL Roman wins matches. I mean, those are getting kind of old.
Now Lashley going to try to deliver another suplex. There's a back elbow from Roman. Getting out of Lashley's grips. Off the ropes. Jumping over top of it is Lashley. There's a big old strike. Oh my God. What a right hand by Roman Reigns. Knocking down Bobby Lashley.
Roman's.
One big old uppercut.
I know Roman is so much more capable of what they tell him to do. I was helping with the match this day. Roman, you're gonna meet the tar of this guy. You fight, figure it out in the ring like the old
Big
days.
old shot there by Roman Reigns once again, right hand in the corner. Another right hand.
I think that was in the story by
Lashley. And now
I forget his name, but
by the headband and slams him down.
Just Incredible he had a match with Stone Cold Steve Austin. And this was Stone Cold Steve Austin's kind of that old school wrestler, but the whole gist of it was like Just Incredible says, "Oh, well, how do you want to work this match?" Stone Cold just looks at him and says, "We'll wrestle, kick the stomach stunner, match over." So I mean, I always feel if you're a wrestler, you have to improvise in the ring. You have to make it look good, and you can tell the other guy what you're going to do. But I mean, if it's just going to be just pure script, it's like
here we go, folks.
I mean, you don't want to have the famous Macho Man Rick Steamboat script, but I mean, it needs to flow though. Maybe that's the thing with the old NWA, AWA flow. It looked real. It looked like two guys just beating the pulp out of each other. Because that's what they said. It's like, punch me, no. Okay, punch me next. Punch me again. No, no, so you. We're good. I miss the AWA. Every so often on YouTube, I like to watch the old matches. So different.
The heel, then gaining control of the match for the majority of the time. Roman's playing the heel in this match. He's got the smile going on. I think people forget. I know he may be positioned sometimes as a top face. He's also sometimes positioned as a top heel, especially in the matches. He's looking like a heel right now. I'll tell you that much.
Uh-oh.
We'll just we'll kind of wait for this to start. It's going to pick up. This is like any other match right now. Slow to begin with.
Trust me, nothing much is going on. Lashley got off a bunch of stuff.
Getting
struck down uppercut. It's slow.
Now Roman Bobby Lashley.
They might build this match. And I have Roman I have Lashley winning. Roman doesn't need this match to win.
Yeah, I've got Roman Reigns. That's who I have.
Well, this match is going slow again. This is a match right here.
So Roman Reigns just threw Bobby Lashley onto the outside of the ring. Now Bobby Lashley.
And check out tomorrow's videos. Tomorrow's going to be Monday Night Raw. Probably Monday night, Tuesday.
Rusev Day. This is the thing. Tell me right now. Okay.
This crowd is bored. They're chanting Rusev Day. I'm eating my breakfast. If that's the greatness of this match, something's wrong.
Yeah. You're wrong. Okay, but anyways. Oh, Roman Reigns though, shoving Lashley from behind off the steel steps. However, here's the second thing. A lot of you started doing it, just like constantly in the main event, constantly beating the titles. He hasn't been champion in what, like at least the top champion, what, like 2 years? Something like that? It's been a long time since he's been in WWE.
Jeez, they're going to be a wall
It's also tired of seeing Roman Reigns in the main event, right? Well, he's not playing for
the crowd was chanting Rusev Day. Beach Ball Mania. Beach Ball Mania. You know, I'm bored. I should get my beach ball somewhere. I get like from the beach ball. Maybe my towel make a show. You'll take the cheese special.
How do you wrestle with only 5 moves in your arsenal? You don't. Guess what? Roman Reigns has more than 5 moves. Wow, shocker, right?
Never shows him.
Anyways, Bobby Lashley taking the steel steps out of the hands of Roman Reigns and delivering a hard clothesline. Wow, welcome over the 1,000 people, guys. Welcome everybody to the stream. Please make sure you are subscribed as Bobby Lashley starts throwing Roman Reigns back inside the ring. The Symphony. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. No,
Everything's good. Nothing great though.
over 88,000.
This feels like a Raw.
On the planet.
This feels like a main event on Raw.
Comes Lashley, though, charging the corner. Oh, hard clothesline by Lashley. He's going for one more. The Dominator looking to dominate once again. Clothesline. Oh, big boot stuck in him. Did his tracks back.
I mean, this is almost a predictable match.
Flying clothesline knocking down Bobby
Nothing.
Lashley. Grabbing onto those ribs. Roman Reigns now wants to feel the energy from this hateful crowd.
I don't know. That crowd does not like him. He's not going to get any energy. The booze.
Yeah, Roman Reigns is struggling.
He's
struggling. He's got some pain in his stomach. Like I tell you, you'll get 100 by next week. I don't know if I'll reach 100K by the end of August, but I might get really close. Off the ropes goes Roman. Oh, caught by Bobby Lashley. Power slam. Clemson fan, thank you very much for subscribing. Kick out by Roman at 2.5 off the power slam. By Bobby Lashley.
Roman kicks out. I mean, Lashley, in TNA, he was allowed to do so much. Now,
Storm Trixil.
I mean, the good news is the WWE style is meant to keep wrestlers going for 250 days. Jeez. Something. It's all matches sometimes. Unlike the New Japan, also, you can see parts of New Japan, especially those cruiserweights. Dragon Lee. Ooh. He took a beating, I think, last time during the opening G1 Climax in San Francisco. It's like a neck breaker match.
But Lashley, man. What is Lashley doing? Lashley going up to the top rope now after a weird crossbody. Weird collision there. Bobby Lashley going up top now. He's dripping sweat, though. Lashley dripping sweat here off the top rope. Crossing the elbow there on Reigns.
Don't seem in sync for some reason.
And now Lashley feels like he's ready for it.
I mean, I hate to say that they practice this stuff, but these two probably made to practice it.
Enjoy.
You're going to practice this.
Going strong.
Until you get it right.
Maybe looking for that stalling suplex. Can he hit it off?
Macho Man, Hulk Hogan, Iron Sheik, they never practiced anything.
Now up on his shoulders.
They went through everything like should do. It's like, what are we going to do?
Lashley getting to the ropes. Roman hanging on for dear life.
I do need to get another wrestling t-shirt. He has Spencer's. I saw a Andre the Giant versus Macho Man t-shirt.
Oh my God, he bumped so hard.
As long as I have 3X, I'll have to get it like one day.
Please, here we go. Watch
Maybe
this.
a couple weeks or so.
Watch this real kick. Watch the way Bobby lands. Oh my God, he landed bad. That's a bad land. That was not.
It was very botched, very thrown together.
Bobby Lashley back into the ring, though. Roman Reigns, big old leg drop across the back of the neck of Bobby Lashley, rolls him into the corner. Here it is, 1, 2, kick out by Bobby Lashley. Oh my God. That was close, folks. That was close. We might be getting to the end of this match here. Roman Reigns might walk out the winner, or will Bobby Lashley be back to dominate like he said he would and really pick up the win over Roman Reigns? Maybe they will kill each other and then everyone. Wow, that's
an overrated finisher again. Comment if you think the leg drop is an overrated finisher. Say something.
See, that would make sense.
I'd be happy if I had one of your rings. I might have one of your. No one's just saying anything. They're watching me eat. Talk a little bit about wrestling, and I'm on about stuff.
But Roman Reigns now looking for Superman punch. Got caught by Bobby Lashley. Lashley has Roman up. Power slammer. That's a spine buster there. Big old spine buster by the Dominator. And now Bobby Lashley looking to lift up Roman Reigns. Goes for that stolen suplex. Can he hit it on Roman? Oh my God. Vertical suplex on Roman Reigns. Drops him down. Cover. 2. Oh.
Sweet!
Are you kidding me?
Then he has a better move than Song Suplex. I think I've seen that a whole bunch of times.
Just been put away by Bobby Lashley off a stalling suplex. Like a podcast dropped $3, I should say. What do you think about Randy Orton's return? What's
Luger uses stalling? A bunch of power wrestlers use a stalling suplex.
And I think it's going to be
Mustache Mountain's Law is the best on suplex ever. I think the one suplex they do like squash her, and it's really good. They're not the size of Roman Reigns. Oh, text message.
Is Lashley going to hit the spear on Roman Reigns, or will Roman Reigns be able to sidestep him? Superman punch to Bobby Lashley. He hit him with emphasis right there. All the hatred. 2 KO by Bobby Lashley. Oh my God. Man.
Hobo and Girlfriend. Yes, you're watching the Hobo and his Girlfriend Wrestling Podcast. My name is Hobo Tom. My girlfriend is back where she is.
Somebody said they referred to me for copyright.
I reported me for copyright.
I absolutely 50%. Did I ever write down this as a loss? I don't think I did. I don't think I caught up with my table.
Yes, I might have one viewer. Yay! But then I should some
Roman Reigns though charging him.
First viewer, you're gonna get a special surprise.
Bobby Lashley just caught him, throwing Roman Reigns over the announce table, right on top of it.
Match is okay. It's not great.
Roman Reigns is now in trouble.
I'll give him this much: the announcers are trying to solve the heck out of this match, and not happening.
And Roman Reigns got dropped hard there on that announce table. Four entrants. Unpredictable. You guys don't expect that to be predictable. Look at that right there. That's high. Really good. Roman Reigns, a Superman punch on top of the turnbuckle, knocking Bobby Lashley down all the way to the ground. And now Roman Reigns has that chime. He's feeling it. Todd Crickle, thank you very much for subscribing. Roman Reigns is feeling it. He's feeling the spear. Roman Reigns hit it. Here he goes. Ooh, Roman Reigns off the ropes. Bobby Lashley spear. Spear by Lashley.
Spear.
Cover. 2. Oh. What?
Move stolen.
No. What? Oh, like a boss. Thanks for. Just lost.
Yes. Roman lost.
What a match. What a match, baby. Thank you very much for subscribing. What a fun match that was. Hard-hitting action by both big men. Roman Reigns.
Yes. Bobby Lashley, baby, won.
Does that mean?
Here we go. Right up here. Bobby.
Lashley knew at SummerSlam. You gotta believe it's for a title, right? Black Cobra, thank you for subscribing. I'm with just like that, guys. Just like that. Now, on the losing side, I'm down 4.
I don't know. Just because Bobby Lashley won, the solo move, it was that kind of borderline just a plain hamburger. Here we go. This was a cheeseburger match. It was good.
I like the match.
This is good, and I really hope what they do with this is that they finally show that struggle that Roman Reigns hasn't had. Roman Reigns has been handed everything. Now he has to struggle. Now he has to be back to number 1. He went from up here down here.
Battle of the Spear.
Now he has to learn to crawl to get up. This is good. This could be a good story. This is better than stupid. Although, put that beef away, it was still the best. I mean, this could be good for Roman Reigns. Have him lose. Have him have that crisis of confidence. Have him actually have to beat some people before and not just give him everything. That's the best thing that could happen to Roman Reigns. That would make him a tremendous character. People would finally cheer for him. And that would be good. Bobby Lashley is a great wrestler. Bobby Lashley could be a darn good heel, too. I mean, I could see him heel everything else, saying, hey, I beat Roman Reigns. I want my title shot at Brock Lesnar now. What is my Universal title shot? I put down the #1 contender for the Universal Champion. It's Bobby Lashley's turn, just like it's Hobo Tom's turn to be on a finally have his live stream. Again, they have to do this where it actually works, and they have to have Roman Reigns actually, again, go through that crisis. Have him question, why am I here? Why am I doing this? Why do I take these bumps? Why am I? I mean, he can eat a few losses. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he could do so. They could do so much with him. He has the wrestling skill. If you've ever seen his matches with AJ Styles, granted, AJ Styles could have a 3-star match with a freaking broom. I could go in the ring with AJ Styles and have a 4-star match. I could have a flaming. I could have a cheat. I could have a surf and turf match with AJ Styles right now. With my pathetic ability of wrestling skills, I know how to run the ropes, take a bump, and do a moonsault. Again, a story for another time. But I mean, AJ Styles could have a 3-star match with a freaking mop. But Roman Reigns, he has to be picked up and elevated. I actually think Roman Reigns has, and I hope this is right, but I hope he has more than 5 moves. And if he does, the WWE just has to allow him to let him shine. Don't write scripts saying, okay, listen, these are your bullet points. You have to talk down him, talk yourself up, talk down him again. Sandwich it. Basic stuff. Make a sandwich. I am great. This person sucks. I should get his title shot. Simple, amazing stuff. Mind blown. I mean, I'm gonna have another tear. These tear shots are good. Again, this was the first thing I gave it a cheeseburger. It actually makes me excited. It's like something good can happen from this. Yeah, Bobby Lashley might have won. They might have Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. I won't complain about that. It's something different at least. But for now, yeah.
Then guess what? Doesn't that kind of mean you're admitting that he is good in every other capacity?
Yeah, now that's that whole thing between matches. I know they have setups too, but pick up the pace a little bit. So we need a little bit of sound. Yeah, and feel free to like, comment, chat with me, and subscribe.
If you haven't done so, please make sure you like this video. You guys are down for 500 bucks, for 550, for 600, and for 650. The thing I don't get with the Brock storyline.
No, it's paper towel for my bacon.
So why not go and have him call out Brock for a match? And if he no shows him,
Bobby Lashley, you should actually now call up Brock Lesnar. Go right to the back. Grab Charlie, Robo Charlie. Take the mic from Charlie. I want you, Brock Lesnar. Throw the mic down and walk away. That would be great.
She's gonna get involved. But guys, let's so close to 89,000 subs. Oh my god, look at that. We're at 80,000.
That's not.
72 subscribers. Guys, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. I'd love to see
Ronda Rousey's going to be fronts.
Right now, we're going to quickly
the front row. So we'll see what happens. Again, during this break, feel free to like, chat, subscribe.
And
say your show sucks. I can take that. Your show's a decent show. I mean, the best thing I've heard probably in a while. Yeah, one more subscribe. Subscriptions are good.
Star attraction, and I like seeing massive. He feels massive. However, don't like that he hasn't been seen on TV. So that's right. Actually, in ring wrestlers, not like every other WWE internet fan out there. I'm not.
My yummy Sunday wrestling breakfast. Tater tots.
I'm not going to dissect him.
Egg, bacon, and cheese sandwich. Can't go wrong with that.
show that we see, the TV show that we
Little
watch.
ramen orange juice.
Nothing else.
It's not go by quicker.
No other stuff. Oh, whatever. Literally just a TV show. Brock Lesnar. Start.
Oh.
Start.
I'll be right back, folks. Get a little bit more drink.
On WWE. Yes. Nelson. What's your opinion on JD from New York 206? I've actually never watched any of his stuff. I've heard a lot about him. I'm not going to make up my opinion based off of what other people say, right? You never do. Nia Jax now coming on down to the ring. Here it is, Nia Jax. Oh, she's got Natalya by her side. So Nia Jax and Natalya apparently are at ringside. This is an Extreme Rules. So Nia's here with Natalya. That means Alexa Bliss is going to have Mickie James. And then Ronda Rousey's at ringside. This is going to be big. This is big. Why does this feel big? Is it just me or does this feel like a big match, guys? I don't know. It shouldn't feel big, but it really does feel like a big match. I don't know if it's Ronda at ringside or what it is, but
Fake match.
This just feels really good. Here comes Alexa Bliss, though. Rollins title is on the line.
Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss.
Here we go. The goddess has returned. Mickie James ringside with the rest.
Mickie James is there. This is going to be some weird, funky match.
If they might show something.
JoJo's telling me pretty good about this. She needs that better cadence.
Alexa walking past Ron.
I think one of the things with Raw, with WWE,
Yes, yep, here we go, guys.
especially when they get to the main roster,
See the back of her head, there's Alexa.
mm,
There's Ronda Rousey right there. You guys go.
not a lot of
Rowdy.
fan interaction. What I mean by that, if you ever go to an NXT show, again, if you want to see Hobo Tom live at an NXT event, I'll be there Thursday about 7 o'clock, July 19th at the Multicultural Center here in Daytona Beach. I'll be there. Say, hey, you're Hobo Tom. I'll say, what's your name? Yeah, I'm Bob. Bob, you're getting a shout out on my YouTube channel. Thank you for recognizing me. And one of the things they can do, they can have the cadence. The following matches goes for one fall. One fall. The refs are normally pretty good, especially in NXT. They kind of get that cadence. 1, 2. Sweet.
Comment on copyright. You guys probably just get a good look at what it is.
Copyright.
All right, so it seems like we got a lot of ones.
We'll see what happens here.
Got a lot of twos in there. But I'm going to go with one.
You're saying that about Hobo Tom.
I appreciate it.
Match is start. Ding, ding, ding.
See, here's the thing I don't understand. Are you guys enjoying this pay-per-view, or are people actually thinking this pay-per-view is crap? I got a Twitter message.
Kind of base wrestling start.
Oh my God! Nia Jax just destroyed the kendo stick that Alexa Bliss was trying to hit her with. Mickie James now trying to get another
The kendo stick.
Toss towards Nia.
Kendo sticks don't work against Samoans. Never a headbutt a Samoan.
Steel chair toss. Now Alexa Bliss trying to use another steel chair. Very tough. It's been a great game. There's only been one kind of neck. Kid Nation, thanks for subscribing. I've loved it. So this paper is great. Nia Jax now. Just runs over Alexa Bliss. Do I have Instagram? I do. It's at ConMan167WWE. And Taylor, thank you very much for following.
Nia Jax is just trying to use every illegal object that you can. So this is a no DQ match.
Just tossing Alexa Bliss back inside the ring here.
Nia Jax just tosses Alexa Bliss around.
Trash can lid and a steel and two steel chairs. Bring Alexa Bliss in the corner is Nia Jax.
I almost want to know what the real height of Alexa Bliss is. I know she's supposed to her 5 feet of fury. You ever see on TV? Her soles are like this thick.
It's just toying with Alexa Bliss. I love everything. Well, that's great.
Kitty cat.
Guys, make sure you are subscribed, though. We're so close to 88,800 subs.
Here he comes. What's else going on? And she's kind of intrigued by this match.
Oh, he's got headbutted there by Nia Jackson. Might be a matter of time before we see him.
But to get to my point before I was distracted by my kitty cat, I mean, I really want to know how tall Alexa Bliss is because I know they're always built to something. I saw Nikki Cross once. She's built as 5'2".
On two. Oh my God! Right on top of the trash can. Take it out the trash.
Wow. Trash cans aren't used, folks. ECW. You wish they used trash cans. They use everything else. ECW. But again, it would be interesting to see really how tall she is in person. If she's 5 foot tall, I mean, Nikki Cross is built at 5'2". My left pinky says she's 5'2". It's like 4'9". You can always build at something you're not. That is pro wrestling.
But now Alexa Bliss starting to fight back.
This is a kind of fun match.
Came to the back of Nia Jax. And Alexa now firing on full cylinders. She's got that trash can.
The trash can. Alexa Bliss just beating Nia Jax with the trash can. Okay.
I'm not going to show you everything. I know what I can get away with. You're walking a very fine line with what I can show you.
What do you expect in an Extreme Rules match?
But steel chair now being set up into the top right-hand corner from the hard camera. And there's a drop kick by Bliss. Knock it down. Joey Radini and...
Be careful about that chair. You bring it out, you go through it. Don't get hit by it most of the time. Still rolling in wrestling. Yeah, this card's been okay.
What a right hand there by Nia Jax. Oh,
this match, because it is what it's been,
from Nia to Alexa.
It's not bad.
Trouble. Oh, man. Alexa just sidestepped Nia Jax, who went straight first, head first into the steel chair. Gospel Dynamite. Very much for subscribing.
And you always have to be careful of steel chairs. If you bring it in, it's going to get used against you. Be careful. Eventually. Even though Nia Jax went head first into it.
Oh, man. Mickie James just got taken out by Natalya. There's a steal.
Natalia's there.
The garbage can lid to the back of Mickie James, and now Alexa Bliss making the save to Natalya.
I mean, I know why they don't do headshots anymore.
Now Mickie and Alexa are going to try to eliminate
but there was
Natalya.
nothing more resounding than like a trash can into the head. And you like hurt the least. Everything got hit in the head. It's like that fight on aluminum.
I think Ronda's about to get both. Ronda's getting it.
Oh, Ronda Rousey starts paying.
Oh my God, throws her into the barricade. She's got launched the barricade.
James got tossed.
And Ronda now tossing Mickie all around the ring. My God, Ronda going straight forward at Mickie James. She's got her. What is this? Oh my God, what does Ronda have now? Has her up. Oh my God, what a move.
What's that?
What?
That was amazing. The heck did Ronda do there?
She's got lost on the announce table. Thrown over now. What is happening?
The table. The Spanish announce table. I would see the Spanish announce table get destroyed by Ronda Rousey. That would be the highlight of this match. If Ronda Rousey used Mickie James to destroy the Spanish announce table, muy bueno.
Ronda's in the ring now, chasing after Alexa Bliss.
Ronda's in the ring.
Oh my God, she caught
Alexa Bliss is running.
Caught Alexa Bliss just like that. Oh, Mickie James using a kendo stick to the back of Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey's not used to a kendo stick in the back.
Once again, to take out baddest woman on the planet.
That kendo stick. Is that the same as you can comment me? I think the kendo stick's the same as a Singapore cane. I think a real kendo stick's just one solid piece of wood. It's like the Singapore cane.
Alexa Bliss crossbody, no, caught by Nia Jax.
Show her strength.
She goes, is Alexa going to lose? Steel
Yes.
chair to the back of Nia Jax. No,
Ooh.
this is going to capture it, isn't she? This is going to take advantage thanks to Mickie James. Here's another steel chair. Oh, to the midsection of Nia. And now to the back of
They
Nia.
need a good headshot with this steel chair.
Nia Jax.
Just put your hands up like this. It sounds great. As long as your hands are up and you're braced for it.
DDT right on top of the steel chair.
DDT on top of the chair.
2, 3. What a fun match.
That was a good. I mean, I can't really complain about it.
Well done. That together perfectly. That was well done.
It was good. I mean,
Bliss retains her role.
it was fun. Alexa Bliss retains.
Alexa Bliss and Ronda Rousey have some fun finish. Yes, this is going to be. That's going to be.
I mean, I guess the good news is this is going to lead to a SummerSlam event. So it gives Ronda Rousey something to do. And if the WWE does any long-term booking at all, you'll have Alexa Bliss lose the belt to Ronda Rousey. Then for the next big one, Survivor Series,
Yeah, boy, right. There you are. Thank you very much.
you have,
So, Alexa Bliss.
excuse me, you have Survivor Series, you have the 4 horsewomen of wrestling versus the 4 horsewomen of MMA. You have Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, probably 6 Sonya Deville in there.
There we go, guys. All right.
And then 2 more of Ronda's friends. So you would have Charlotte, Becky Lynch.
Because I get it. I kind of do I do critique matches here, but I'm certainly not by any means a massive critiquer.
Nia Jax.
Thank you very much for what I say should be 100% right or whatever. But I will say this much. That match was fun.
Who would be the 2 remaining people?
I see that about too many matches all the time that it's fun.
Because Paige can't wrestle.
And it was not a great match. Standpoint of an in-ring spectacle.
Maybe you could have Natalya there. Tease a little bit of interaction with Natalya. Our friend. So that's Natalya. Who would be the 5th? Who would be the 5th? Leave a chat message. Tell me who would be the 5th woman. Drawing a blank. Maybe Naomi?
See what that was.
Yeah, that's okay, I guess. Then you have that first Survivor Series, Royal Rumble.
If you guys are ready,
Royal Rumble, you have whoever will face the SmackDown Women's Championship when the Women's Royal Rumble match.
89,000 subs tonight. We're at 88,000.
Therefore, for WrestleMania, you could have. Do you want to have?
Come on, we can hit it. We can hit it tonight. I know we can.
I'm trying to think who was SmackDown Women's Champion. Carmella versus Ronda Rousey. Not too good.
We've got ourselves still AJ Styles versus Rusev. We
Still could have Sharp. So they do long-term booking. Maybe you could have Charlotte pick up the belt.
It's going to happen at some point. But Shinsuke Nakamura. Yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Jeff Hardy.
Sometime.
This Tuesday for the United States Championship. So we're getting the rematch there. Nice. Gotcha Gaming. Thanks for subscribing.
Sometime maybe for Royal Rumble, maybe.
Are you kidding me?
And then that way you can have Survivor Series or whatever happens during the Royal Rumble. Charlotte picks up the belt. Then you have Charlotte versus Ronda Rousey, champion at WrestleMania, the grandest stage of them all. That could be fun.
And it's not just fun because the streams.
That sounds more like the Survivor
Series.
Series.
Next week, AJ Styles versus Rusev. All right, so Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins are going to main event.
This is next.
Wow.
Seth, it's going to be AJ Styles versus Rusev. How many matches are there left?
Okay. Somebody's going to be right. There's something big's going to happen in that match.
English is making the announcement. So right now we have this match.
I like that they're building Rusev big time.
Rusev versus AJ Styles, and hopefully there were rumors that they were going to have Rusev pick up the belt. Kind of again the foreigner versus USA. USA.
It's WWE very first WWE.
This should be it. This should really be the best match of the night, almost. Then I think it's been like 4 cheeseburgers, 4 ham sandwiches. It's been split.
Backlash was enjoyable. Backlash was but it wasn't terrible. Backlash was actually decided and certainly, but yeah, everything's still enjoyable. Like I think what us as
The only good news is this might be a good like half hour long. Oh, can we go half an hour? I think the card's over at 11. 2 matches. The one's for 30-minute Iron match.
Bad matches, yeah, that's probably a bad thing. But if you have one bad match and a bunch of good ones,
Only 2 matches left in an hour and a half. I mean, don't get me wrong, AJ Styles could go for 45 minutes an hour. I don't think Russo's ever gone that. We'll see. Speaking result.
We'll quick go over the results one more time, right, guys? We had Andrade Cien on the kickoff show. Then we had Sandy as well on the kickoff show, defeating them. There we go. Let me start the actual show. Finn Balor versus
What is the next one?
Corbin lost after a goal. Then we had Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt versus the Beast.
Oh, it is SummerSlam's next. What the heck's SummerSlam?
Oscar versus Carmelo, where Oscar was
I'll have to look that up. That's just, yeah, I like it. Don't get me wrong. I understand why they only have 1 pay-per-view a month. 2 was excessive. 2 was fun, though, because then you had Raw and SmackDown. Then you could have a Raw versus SmackDown for the Big 4. Again, the time is kind of a little wonky.
Jeff Hardy lost his United States Championship to Shinsuke.
So it'd be about 5 weeks before SummerSlam.
Dolph Ziggler versus Seth Rollins still.
That's not bad.
Bludgeon Brothers versus Team.
You guys have to know how to build stuff up right.
The Bludgeon Brothers, one was dominating. Braun Strowman threw Kevin Owens 15 feet off the top of a steel cage. I should say 15 feet is in the air, and down through a announce table. Down through an announce table, and Kevin Owens picked up the win, though. But I mean, you gotta believe that Strowman's the one with the big momentum. Lashley picked up the win. Here we go, guys. Here's Aiden English. Thanks for subscribing.
We're all gathered here today.
Rusev Day.
Steel City ashtray to make living and make way for a never-ending holiday. Tonight, the house that AJ built will get crushed in a pile of rubble and dust. We'll all look back, remember, and say that we saw here today. Cause
Today is Rusev Day. You gotta love it when the crowd marks out like that. That's kind of fun, at least. You start into it. So much that Rusev Machka.
Aiden English is a perfect role. I hope they never split English and break together. Who would have thought that this would turn into something? Right?
Yeah, that was kind of fun.
This comedy tag team duo of Aiden English and
Rusev's, don't get me wrong, Rusev's a good wrestler. When he showed up on a tank for WrestleMania 31, again, correct me if I'm wrong, but when he went, if you ever come as part of your entrance as you're rolling in on a tank, that's good. I'll give Aiden this since they split up the vaudevillains. Aiden English is good.
That's once again why everybody has to kind of give. You're not you got to give them weeks to build up this story. But here's Rusev up on the screen right now, and he is waiting for AJ Styles to make his way down to the ring. Styles. I think
AJ Styles is so good.
let's not forget, Rusev is a really good in-ring wrestler. He's really solid.
I hope AJ Styles comes out in. Oh, the only thing one of the few things that disappointed me about the New Japan show here in Daytona Beach,
So,
very minor gripe, their merch stuff was.
one for AJ
Blah.
Styles.
I mean, I could have gone to Hot Topic or even Spencer's, gotten better merch there. The one thing I was really looking for, and the one thing I would have spent money on, I wanted a bull baklava. And mainly because when I go fishing, don't my whole face like a sunburn, wear my hat, wear my bulletproof baklava. If I ever get my motorcycle again, I do have my motorcycle endorsement for. See Hobo Tom riding around a motorcycle. When I lived up in Michigan, I would just tie a bandana around my nose and try and keep my face warm. There's only like 2 or 3 weeks in like wintertime. Let's say in February, it gets really cold here in Florida. Maybe late January, early February, where you kind of do have to kind of keep the buckle on just to keep your kind of face and nose warm. Yeah, it looks cool though. I mean, I think if AJ Styles came on that mask. No, AJ Styles did come out in a mask for one match. Ooh, the life match.
Yes, Dolph versus Seth is the main event. Accompanied by Aiden English.
There you go.
Weighing in 138 kilos. The Bulgarian Brute. Rusev! Rusev is it's Rusev. And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia. Weighing in 218 pounds. He is the WWE Champion. Okay, I like that.
No. AJ Styles. I, of course, told everyone about the time I saw AJ Styles.
Yes, Mojo would make a lot of sense, wouldn't he?
I took my girlfriend to SmackDown in the Amway Center. They're coming back, I think, the first week in August. I want to say August 7th. They're coming back to the Amway Center. WWE SmackDown, free pop for them. But I was coming out of the garage, and car next to me, I turn around, turn my head, saying, "Sweetie, yeah, looks like AJ Styles."
Rusev Styles, I'm losing my voice.
Wait a second. Sweetie, that guy's coming from the Performers Lab. It looks like AJ Styles. That's AJ Styles! Oh my God, yes. I was so excited about that. Then he passed one through. I mean, it was in Florida. I have no idea where Gainesville, Georgia is. I'm sure it's one of those things where he probably could have driven back home. Hey, mad props to him. Because that means I would assume, I have to Google map it, but I mean, it's probably just either going right across I-4, you hit 95 and go back into Georgia. And I mean, for the 250 days plus they're on the road, I mean, for him to spend a couple hours on the road and go back home, mad props to AJ Styles. I mean, that's one of the things that really kept me out of pro wrestling. I tried it a few times. That one once at Killer Kowalski's gym in Massachusetts with a bunch of friends. It wasn't so much the bumps and the physical things. I could probably handle the physical stuff, but just I don't want to say mental, but just the fact that you have to go through it, not so much once a week, but then you have to train. And granted, I do go to the gym, but it's nowhere near like wrestling shape. But you wrestle, but then if you want to become a really good wrestler, you wrestle at one city, go back to your hotel, travel to another city, a day or two away, wrestle there, do this. You have to have a part-time job if you're an indie wrestler and you're just really starting out. It's just not really work. Now to those that are in the business, and I truly respect them for this, but unless you're really dedicated to pro wrestling, and trust me, I enjoy pro wrestling like everyone else. I would love for a chance to kind of run the ropes, take a bump, pull off a moonsault again, have some guy freaking forearm me in the neck, get chopped and stuff. But just realize that these people are away from their family and their friends really a chunk of the time. I think at the time I was going to school for my master's of science in biology. And it was one of those things I kind of knew my body. I think I dislocated this shoulder twice, this other once, the bad knee. And I just kind of realized it's like, you know what, this is fun, but I need to rest. I want to get my education. The only reason I say this is because I can work longer using this than I can using this. So I really give props to those guys in pro wrestling.
Back body drop there, drop it Styles.
Styles is so good at pumping. Again, he could have a 3-star match against a mock. My cat could show up. It would be a 4-star match versus my cat. But really, the point of the story is when you see these guys and like, oh, and you get, they do make a lot of sacrifice, and 90% of the time, smarks like me really appreciate that hey, they're giving up really a lot of their family time. I think they're only home for like 3 days out of the week, and it's just really nice and to see them really appreciate the fans. And granted, the WWE, they all say they're families, but you got to go home, be with the family and stuff. Again, more of the points, like I just can't see how they do it all the time. You really need to be dedicated. And I do have friends in the business that are really dedicated, and when I say really dedicated, I mean they have another part-time job, but then they wrestle part-time. Just like the physical turnaround, I just could never see myself being away from my family for that long. I mean, I don't like being away from my cat for a day when I have to get to work, much less a few days. So I really do respect these guys in that aspect. And AJ Styles, again, phenomenal worker. It really blows my mind how these people can go to Japan, a whole different country. If I went to Japan, I'd be the stupid, dumb American. I'd be the evil American. Trust me on that. And I'd probably be the jerk American. Trying to say, where's this? Where's that? You don't do this? I thought you did do this. I didn't see the way I interact with my girlfriend about her own heritage. I'm horrible. I'm the evil boyfriend. Oh, and by the way, on Monday, you'll get to see Evil Tom in a ladder match for the Under the Bridge Championship. That should be some good stuff. This is to celebrate the perfect 10, or my 10 subscribers.
AJ Styles. Styles knocking Rusev off the top rope all the way down.
AJ Styles is good. I don't know what Rusev was doing on the top rope. But again, this is really fun. Again, I'm talking more because I actually have the wrestling matches on. Yay, made wrestling. But just see what these guys go through. It's truly amazing. And well, I saw AJ Styles in his car, and then I started to post that beat after he left. I'm like, hey, look, that person has a glittery robe. That looks like Charlotte Flair. That is Charlotte Flair. Who else but Charlotte Flair would have a glittery robe in her? Again, I think it's like a Mini Cooper or something. And AJ Styles, props to him, he drives an American Muff. He drives a Mustang. Silver with black racing stripes. Or he gets a really good rental car.
That was a little different. I think Punch, the one still defending, but like, it's. Oh, yeah.
And this match is fun. Oh, there she is.
Quite the same, but it's very close.
Say hi to everyone. We'll say hi to everyone in a little bit.
Phenomenal or not phenomenal form. That's just normal forearm.
Again, AJ Styles is still amazing. And folks, they do this for you. The Hobo needs some more booze. I'll be right back, folks.
Styles charging the corner. There's a jumping clothesline of a much larger root set. We've seen that, it's no big of a deal there for AJ Styles as he's tried to overcome a lot bigger opponents. Actually, Brock Lesnar. Oh, man. Nice scorpion death drop there from Styles into the cover. 2. Kick it by Rusev. I donate? I donate. Can I have mom? What's mom? This has been a slow match. The last few Styles matches have actually taken Journal 6%. I mean, they're enjoyable. They're just not up to like the style that not up to like the level I thought Styles would be. But Rusev, hold on, does not want to get caught in that calf crusher. Styles trying to roll him through. Styles got caught by Rusev now. What's Rusev got? Raw power from Styles all the way up on the top rope and throws a fist and knocks him all the way down onto the ring apron. Really awesome. That would really help out a lot. If you want to donate $100,000, go right ahead. Here comes Rusev, about to charge out of the ring. Rusev, just got caught by Styles, delivering a forearm, stopping him dead in his tracks. Now Rusev doesn't know what to do. He's down in the center of the ring. This is where Styles wants him. He's going to be a splash or a phenomenal forearm. One of the two, potentially. Every heel has one except for Finn so far. That's crazy. Looks like WWE is going with a heel pay-per-view.
Okay, so even with this phenomenal match going on, no pun intended.
No. You're wrong on that one. Kevin Owens is the heel.
Where's the rum? Actually, I think this is the last of the rum.
No. Yeah, Hardy, Moxley, is the heel. Bliss is the heel. Moxley. Oh, man. Nice roll through.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see the cool kind of geisha tattoo there. And you have some Sailor Jerry's rum. Good stuff. And now I'm going to do something probably pretty bad. I'm going to mix it with some strawberry vodka for some orange juice. Be right back, folks. Calf crusher time! Woohoo!
Styles kicked away by Rusev. There's a kick to the thigh. Dropping Rusev down to one knee. Man. Styles. What a shot by Rusev. Man, Rusev's like you asked, what is the limit? The limit's in your heart. Whatever you wish. Obviously, don't go $10,000. That'd be insane, man. Can you imagine? Oh, I love it. Rollins Ziggler happened. No, it's going to be the main event, man. It's going to be the main event.
Now, this should be a very interesting concoction.
So close, 80,000.
Just like this wrestling match itself. Here we have some strawberry vodka, some rum, and orange soda.
The calf crusher now, Rusev. You're going to struggle to get out of that one. Don't you dare tap, man. Don't you dare tap it.
Ooh, that's good. Rusev's something cool. Calf crusher. This has been good so far.
Crusher locked in. He's reaching for the ropes.
God, 9:51. I don't think that's tap yet.
English trying to push the ropes. Rusev. Trying to push the ropes.
It in English.
Inch closer and he gets it. Rusev just gets to the bottom rope. Just. And Styles is complaining. He's like, did you not see him push the ropes? Rage, thank you very much for subscribing, dude. Welcome to the channel. Now Styles. Styles got to say something. He's going for 8 English, yeah.
Oh.
You don't want to get distracted. They're Dragon Place. Thank you very much for subscribing.
Be careful, AJ. Don't go for any English. He's just the distraction.
And catches Styles. There's a big suplex there. Throws him down to the ground. Styles is in trouble now. Yeah, I think something's happening. There's a lot of pressure. Rusev now into the corner. Nice cut. Oh my god. Oh my god. Styles going to take a 2. Oh.
Really fun thing about this match, AJ Styles and Rusev, that really none of these other cards have. I'll scroll through them very quickly. There were no contrasted styles. I mean, you have the Bludgeon Brothers versus Kane, Daniel Bryan. Again, not that big of a clash of styles. You have the big guy Kane still. Kevin Owens is a pretty big guy against Braun Strowman. It's big guy versus bigger guy.
How do you get the full power on it?
Sanity New Day, they're all about the same size. They all kind of balance each other out. Reigns versus Lashley, big guy versus big guy. Here with Finn and Baron, again, you have kind of the technician versus the big guy. But this is the first. Pele. Again, this match, besides kind of like the obvious one, Nia Jax, the big woman versus the small woman. Yeah, it is what it was.
Dropping the knee there. There's a big round hip kick by Rusev. Kick to the head.
Cooling kicks.
Oh my God.
But again, you have the true technician, the faster, quicker, more agile AJ Styles versus the brute Rusev. That's what makes this match so much better. You have a contrast of styles. You have different wrestling styles. They're all just not trying to punch each other in the face. It's just not like in the Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, who can hit each other with a trash can more. This is good quality stuff.
It's a half accolade. Half accolade.
Half accolade.
That's got to be hurtful. That's got to hurt though.
That's awesome. AJ Styles looks amazing.
Styles trying to reach for the bottom rope. He can't. He can't get to the bottom rope. Oh man. Now Styles gets to the bottom rope right there. Thank you everybody for over 1,000.
Styles gets to the bottom rope. Yeah, this is a fun match. I like to thank everyone for putting up quite a lot of blank time, a lot of dead air time. I do wish more people would leave chats. So that makes it a lot more entertaining. Again, you'll see me again next month. Unless I got cough or something bad again.
From the hard camera side, and now Rusev's feeling it. I think he notices it, but will Rusev get hit into the steel, the open steel, or will he capture his WWE Championship? Stomps on the back of Styles. No, Styles rolls out of it. Now the injured leg of Rusev. Trying to be too much. Oh, Rusev just went head first into the exposed turnbuckle.
So have you said that? Anything else to undo the turnbuckle?
He needed that opportunity. AJ Styles now has Rusev.
You do it, it's unto you.
Might have just cost Rusev a chance at winning. Here goes Styles looking for the 450 splash. Springboard up, 450 down. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Rusev.
The thing with AJ Styles, he has so many ways to beat you. Again, the finisher, you can say either his 450 splash or the Styles Clash, or he can submit you. And you don't know what's going to happen. Is this going to tease an Aiden English Rusev breakup because Aiden English under the turnbuckle, Rusev hit it?
There he goes. Now Styles looking for the phenomenal form. Here we go.
So good.
Here we go. Come on. Styles looking to recapture and reclaim. No, actually retain his WWE.
There were some good matches with AJ Styles and Chikara as a King of Trios. And I think it actually showed AJ Styles versus Top Rope. And was great.
Hell of a match.
Wow. That was quick.
Still your WWE witness.
I don't think that took 20 minutes.
Oh my God. Okay.
That was a shot.
Heads towards the end.
That was good.
What?
That was a surf and turf match.
Oh, Styles does it again. Pulls out
I mean, but with AJ Styles, what was going to before he ended the match? I think he was in Chikara when they did the King of Trios.
Hanging around.
I forget if Chikara's still around or if they still do the King of Trios. I haven't seen them in a while, but I'm not on the East Coast anymore. I know Chikara is mainly East Coast to the old ECW territories for the most part. But when they had the King of Trios, AJ Styles, it was AJ Styles versus the Top Rope. Whenever he would go for the phenomenal forearm, I know wrestlers do like the ring set up different ways. I think in a lucha libre style, they like the ropes a little bit looser. Some wrestlers who do a lot of springboard stuff do like the ropes tighter. So I know each wrestler does have their own preferences to the way they like the ring set up. But AJ Styles could not hit the phenomenal forearm and do any top rope moves for the life of him over the course of like 3 days. Because I want to say the King of Trios, it's either a 2 or 3 day tournament, 6-man tag action. And finally, the third day, he's like, I will get this. Shakes the rope. It's like, I will get this. And he finally hit the phenomenal forearm. Again, it was great ring work. AJ Styles is so, what's the word I'm looking for? Not self-deprecating. Not self-deprecating. But he understands who he is. He understands what he's capable of. He understands what he's done. And with all those aspects, I mean, he brings them all into play. And it makes him a realistic. He's a plain guy who's a good wrestler. Don't get me wrong. But he's a, I could be anyone, but I'm a darn good wrestler. But this could be you. It's like, you almost want to live vicariously from him, because it's like, I mean, again, he's 218 pounds. He's not super jacked. Don't get me wrong, he's in shape. He's in much better shape than I am for my weight. But I mean, he's in shape. Probably, I guess, a handsome man. I wish my girlfriend was here to comment about that. I know you're going to say bad things. Oh, you're a Hobo Tom. Well, to you. But again, he's really aware of himself, aware of his surroundings, aware of what he can do, aware of what he has done. He knows his limits. He's not afraid to make fun of himself either. It's like, I will get this. The top rope will not win. I'll beat the top rope. And that's what's so good about him, is that he makes that connection to the crowd. The only person I know to make that connection to the crowd, again, I'm just telling the story after I have a little sip of my drink. I'm going to wash that potato down. And that's good stuff. You can actually taste the strawberry, but not the vodka. But the only other time where, and this is a thing I that will truly separate you, at least in my eyes, from being a good wrestler and a great wrestler, is that you recognize certain things. I forget if I told this story, but I took my nephews to an NXT event. I got my nephew a Johnny Gargano shirt, and Johnny Gargano wrestled that night. And Johnny Gargano won. I forget who was against. He was against, whatever. But he came to our side of the ring. He got up, said, "Yeah, I won." And he kind of looked down and saw my nephew, and then they all smiled, like, "Yeah, I won." Like, he looked at us, it went from like this to like this, and he kind of made eye contact with my nephew, and to me, that's the greatest moment. That means, one, he realizes that we're fans. We're there to see him wrestle. We're and it's very cliches, but we're spending our money to watch you perform. Wrestling's choreographed. It's not fake. Bad things can happen in the ring. I've seen bad things happen in the ring. I've been in the ring. Ropes hurt. Bumps hurt. It's not that easy to do. But the fact that you smile a little bit brighter, there's a little glitter in your eye. When you see your own merch there, especially when it's like a little kid, it's like, yeah, I that made my nephew probably a fan for life. It made me think 20 times. Gargano was a good wrestler. He was here. He was a very good wrestler. It's like, you know what? He had that twinkle. He had that humanity is a bad word, but it really elevated him. Now I really want to see him succeed. I really want to see Candice LeRae succeed, his wife. A little bit. Yeah, you're going to hear some stuff in the background. That's okay. They're just talking backstage. Blah, 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 blah. But again, the thing that makes it's happened at a couple of matches I've been to where the wrestlers show a little bit of hey, I'm also a human being guy. AJ Styles does that so well. And he does it with his crowd presence, his ring presence. Again, a couple other quick stories. When my girlfriend met Joey Ryan, we were at the WC PW show, What Culture Pro Wrestling, when they came into Orlando for WrestleMania weekend, and I can't afford WrestleMania tickets, period. Much less for myself and my girlfriend. No matter how much I love my beautiful and most amazing girlfriend ever, my darling. But we're not. I can't afford WrestleMania tickets, so I took her to the WCPW show, and she made a kind of connection with Joey Ryan. I got her a Candice LeRae shirt. It was before the matches. The wrestlers were there around the booth, and Joey Ryan said, "Nice shirt" to her, and I guess said something to her. She looked around, take pictures of the wrestlers, talk to them. It was a really great thing to do. And Joey Ryan said, "Hey, that's a nice shirt." And if you know Joey Ryan's history, he and Candice LeRae were the world's cutest tag team. My girlfriend goes back, says, like I said, I had a nice shirt. I was wrong. I'm like, that's Joey Ryan. Joey Ryan talking to you. That's great. Of course, Joey Ryan's a Miami Scuds. Well, he keeps a lollipop in his trunks, but all that aside, again, that was a really genuine moment. I mean, it was free, and that kind of it was a really simple thrill. I mean, all you have to say, nice T-shirt. You're like, oh, me, I have a nice T-shirt. My girlfriend knows a little about wrestling, only what I force fed her. But I mean, for her, just know, it's like, hey, he came back to me and said, "That's Joey Ryan." One half of the cutest tag team, and on his own right, a very, very, very good wrestler. But it just shows that he has that connection with the crowd. Again, Kairi Sane will never get booed from me because she actually signed
Here we go, guys.
a picture I took, and I gave it to my girlfriend a second. I'm like, oh, she's coming around. Ask her to sign it. And she signed it. She could have said no. She's like, no, I'm done with this crowd. We're in some Norville town in Florida. She took the time out to actually sign the card and to acknowledge it. Kairi Sane will never, ever, ever get booed from me. And my final story before the fight, before I guess the main event, again, I don't know. This should be interesting. Oh, there's a cat. Sort of flop roll, taking a nap in the middle of the hallway like cats do. But again, Kairi Sane, also known as Kairi Hojo, I think was her name in Japan. Again, she was going around the ring, and I gave my girlfriend's nephew a picture of Kairi Hojo from her old Stardom day, Stardom or Shimmer, I forget which. I showed her having a championship belt. She was shocked and amazed, and she's like, "Oh, that's a great picture." And then my girlfriend's nephew was standing next to me. It's like, well, I gave him that picture because I remember you as Kairi Hojo. You've seen me before. And here, go out for this.
Most pinfalls or submissions after 30 minutes will be declared the winner and Intercontinental Champion. Introducing
That was the
first challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing 217 pounds, Seth Rollins. His opponent, accompanied by Drew McIntyre, representing in Hollywood, weighing 218 pounds. He is the Intercontinental Champion, Dolph Ziggler.
All right, folks. So there is your announcement right there before this. I feel like I'm going to get really, really excited during this match because this is going to be good. So, guys, what I want you to do right now, I'm going to run to the back and have to make one. Seth Rollins is going to win tag two. I think Dolph Ziggler. I'm going.
Again, man, back to my story with Kairi Sane. I'm an old guy, okay? I mean, for a while, I'd work on my computer, and a lot of stuff was mindless stuff. I'd say, hey, you know what? Well, let's see what's going on in the world of pro wrestling. Because I am a pro wrestling fan. Been one, since the AWA days. Must make me really old. But Kairi Sane is like, where do you get the pictures? Like, well, I remember you wrestling in Japan as Kairi Hojo. She's like, And her eye, it was nothing special, but her eyes kind of sparkled and glimmered. It's like, wow, you've seen me wrestle before? You remember? It's that thing like, you remember who I was? And one day I will post my picture of Kyrie Sane myself. But again, that shows their humanity. They're real people. They're like, you've seen me wrestle. And more so than Ruby Riott, because the last story I'll tell before we go into this match, I met Ruby Riott. Again, when it was her last kind of NXT match here in Daytona Beach, and she's like, oh, well. I said, oh, I remember you, how you love me. She's like, oh, that's a distant cousin. It's like, yeah. Oh, okay, whatever. You've gone from up here to down here. Just say you're a Heidi Lovelace. It's like, wow, you remember me from back then? That's pretty cool. She said that. She would have gone from up here to up here. Again, when I met Kaya Sono, got a bump elbows, Kaya Sono. Again, up here as a wrestler, it's like, do you remember me as Chris Adams? Dude, that's awesome. I mean, that's all he had to say. It's like, he acknowledges who he is, who he was, and that he had fans that span a whole broad spectrum of space and time, or time at least. But it was just good to see. It's like, hey, this guy's a real human being. He's not above the crowd. He knows his place, and as long as the fans know their place, trust me. If you just bump elbows with the wrestler, you come by, slap their hand, they love that. And it's like, come on, get up, get up, get up, get up. And like fall at your feet. As long as the fans are respectful and the wrestlers are cool, that is the most amazing connection you'll ever have as a fan. Yeah, so go out there, fans. Be respectful of people. Enjoy what they do. Realize they're performers. And hey, have fun. Well, let's get back to the match here. Again, we are at our match. Here, I'll actually scroll up a little bit. So let's go over here. Nope, go up. Very last match. There we go. My finger should be pointing at it. We have Dolph Ziggler versus Seth Rollins for the Intercontinental title. So again, this is probably going to be a long match. It's a 30-minute Iron Man match. Most falls or pinfalls winning. And very quick review of my rating system. You have your piece of toast, soup, ham sandwich, cheeseburger, turf and turf, and then the filet mignon. In the opening match, I just realized that Andrade Cien Almas wrestled Sin Cara. Andrade Almas won. That was probably a good match. I missed it. I mean, if I saw it probably would have been like a cheeseburger match. Andrade Almas is a good wrestler. Sin Cara, only because he has history with Andrade Almas, that's probably a good match. And the other dark match, you have the New Day versus Sanity. It was a fun match. It is what it's going to be. Sanity won. Good. Then it's going to kind of run down, not in any particular order. Alexa Bliss retains her championship versus Nia Jax. Again, a quality cheeseburger match, kind of hardcore. It was okay. AJ Styles versus Rusev, probably the match of the night so far. It's a surf and turf match. The Deleter of Worlds, Bray Wyatt and Broken Matt Hardy versus the B Team, Axel Curtis and Bo Dallas. Ham sandwich.
All right, here we go. I'm going to figure out how I can
roll up. Seth Rollins is up 1-0. That's going to be weird. So this is going to be a weird match.
Get that time.
I think there's still a whole bunch of time left, too.
I think we're good now.
So it's going to be 2 quick pinfalls.
We have the time for this match as well. Yeah, we got that time.
2 quick pinfalls. Then we'll see what happens.
What's going on with this?
Carmella versus Asuka. Mella is still money. Again, it was a fun match. She's very match. I was both got involved. Try to get out of the shirt cage. I caught him something. It was fun. Enjoyable. Jeff Hardy versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura won. It was a ham sandwich. It was like a squash match. It took like, I think, all of 2 minutes. I think I went to go make myself a drink. So. Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin. Again, Finn went on a roll-up. Ham sandwich. Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns. This was actually a pretty decent match. It was a cheeseburger match. Hard to really screw this up. But Bobby Lashley won. Probably the right choice. Bobby Lashley needs some wins. Bludgeon Brothers versus Team Hell No. For a while, it was a 2-on-1 handicap with the Bludgeon Brothers versus Daniel Bryan. Kane eventually showed up. I don't know. I think they hold Daniel Bryan back a lot. Granted, he has his concussion issues. It was okay. It was a ham sandwich match. And then the one match I was missing was Kevin Owens versus Braun Strowman in a steel cage. Kevin Owens won the hard way because he got tossed out of the cage, probably 19 feet down. And the cheeseburger match was fun. Braun Strowman still looks strong during this loss. Right now, we are on this match here. And right now, I shall put down 0-1. No pins for Dolph Ziggler. 1 pin for Seth Rollins. I think this is one that's happening. Time to finish my breakfast. It's like cooked like 2 hours ago. It's really good though. Egg, bacon, and cheese sandwich. Good breakfast for anyone.
I know this is going to be a really good match. It's just got. Why was the first fall went within the first 10 minutes? I thought we were going to have a little fall match. Kind of the battle. Just able to get pinfalls on each other. Isaac Pound, thanks for subscribing. Paul Ziggler looking to go off the ropes. He's got a big thing in mind. Going for the finisher. Misses on that one.
That's okay.
Nice little counter there by Rollins. Travis Brickman, thank you very much for subscribing. Up into the power bomb goes Rollins. Rollins looking to hit a power bomb on Ziggler.
Too many rolls.
Oh, nice roll up there. But Rollins rolls through. Curb stop. Curb stop delivered.
Curb stop.
2, 3. 2-0 Seth Rollins. Oh my God. 2-0 Seth Rollins. Are you kidding me?
Okay, this is getting long already.
Thanks for subscribing. 88,900 subs, guys. Let's keep going. Let's reach that 89,000 subs.
I mean, this is okay. It's not the best match ever. 2 matches. Something screwy has to happen in this match. Either Dean Ambrose is going to show up or Drew McIntyre is getting involved. This is like way too.
Oh no!
Another.
Drew McIntyre's here. Hey, that's a disqualification. That's a disqualification.
Oh wait.
For the bell. That's going to be 3-0 for Rollins. But McIntyre now saving Ziggler.
Good. That's a save, not disqualification. I wonder if hell.
Yeah, that's a fall. So Seth Rollins is now up 3-0, I think.
DQ.
Seth is up 3-0.
It's a nothing finish, baby.
He's still going after Rollins.
Do this all day. Is McIntyre just going to beat up Rollins and soften up
Wow.
for a win for a pinfall by Dolph Ziggler? Do they ring the bell during these matches between falls? I always forget.
McIntyre has been tossed out from ringside. McIntyre just got tossed from ringside. McIntyre's tossed from ringside, guys. So. McIntyre just delivered with a Claymore now. Claymore onto Rollins.
I don't know.
The Gamer's Yard, thank you very much for subscribing, dude. This is so weird. I love this. This is awesome. It's exactly what needed to happen. So
this is different. I'll give it that much.
Ziggler capitalize on Rollins and get some quick falls. We're going to probably see live.
I mean, is Ziggler going to get like a fall soon after like the beating Seth got?
Taking it out of ringside. Rollins has the lead now. Into the cover goes Rollins. Ziggler 2, 3. There's a there's a pinfall on Seth Rollins.
So it's 1-3 in the favor of Seth Rollins.
Ziggles has the upper hand. There, as you can see, the
It's not a bad match.
19-23 left in this match.
20 minutes
You
left?
guys don't know how Iron
Less than 20 minutes? What I think men's Iron matches used to be like an hour long. Maybe I'm old.
We're going to quickly roll some matches just in between that fall.
Okay.
So if you guys get them, great. But Ziggler now looking to get another fall on Seth Rollins here.
Yeah, this is gonna be
Maybe a super kick. Super kick delivered. So Rollins into the cover. 1, 2. Yeah, there it is. Conman called it right there once again.
Okay, this is getting dumb. It was way too quick. To have one fall at the beginning, one fall in the middle, and winning fall at the end. It's okay. I'll give it this much. It's different.
That was so smart. Drew McIntyre's partner. Got kicked in from ringside, yes. But now Ziggler has the possibility to deliver another super kick. Where am I seeing the fight on WWE? Yes, that's right. There we go. Another super kick possibly lined up for Rollins. Super kick sidestep there. Rollins rolls him up. 1, 2. Kick out by Ziggler. Oh, what an uppercut by Ziggles.
Too many roll-ups.
Throws him through the rope.
Now it's going to be a roll wrestling match.
Zigzag delivered. We got it up here. 1, 2. Wow.
There's way too many pinfalls happening way too quick. We've already had 6. We've had 6 pinfalls already in 10 minutes. Where's the drama behind this? Unless Dean Ambrose comes out, costs Seth Rollins the match, and Dean goes heel as a true lunatic friend. Maybe I have about 15 minutes left. I don't know, this match is okay. Nothing.
This is on the high jump there. Fresh down into the turnbuckle, and now Ziggler is having
Nothing tremendous. I think it's going to be a normal wrestling match. Because now it might as well be 0-0. Dean Ambrose comes out, costs Seth Rollins the match. I can see that happening.
With 16 minutes and 43 seconds left on the clock, they're all tied up. 3 apiece. Drew McIntyre has
none of no drama. It's like the next one win.
Now this is feeling a little.
If they really wanted to do this right, it'd be the way I think the Charlotte Flair Sasha Banks match was. It was tied, and then next pinfall wins.
I don't know what the countdown was there. What do they count? Is this the only match that matters in this pay-per-view? No, dude. Oh, there's so many matches tonight. We have ourselves new Raw Tag Team Champions. We have ourselves a new State Champion. Oh, Ziggler on the next turn. Pinfall for Ziggler. We were on the ropes. Official didn't see it.
A dirty pin, baby.
Back 3-0 already.
Oh, wow. This match is okay.
Honestly, tonight's been really fun. Royal Rumble
fun. It's not great. I mean, they're gonna keep it this pace forever. I guess it's gonna be different at least. Instead of having only 1 or 2 falls, the whole match or a total of 3 falls during match. They're gonna have like 7 falls. Or are they gonna have the perfect 10 falls? 10 falls. That'd be insane. It's been okay so far.
In the last 5 minutes, guys, it's been all Ziggler. He's got 4 falls within the last 5 minutes or something.
Yeah, it would be interesting if Dean Ambrose actually came back from his injury.
Not 2. I've got Dolph Ziggler, and I know a lot of you have 1, but we're halfway through the match, and I didn't know. I don't know how it's going to end, how it's going to
Hey, you.
Obviously, there's going to be some. Rollins hit the maybe the Phoenix Splash. Maybe he breaks that out for this match. I think that would be a really cool move to play. Do you
in that position?
Yes, I do, my friend. I am always live whenever WWE is.
Okay, it's been good. It's been quick. I guess I shouldn't complain that it's been a fast-paced match, but there's nothing that much to say about it. It's been back and forth a lot. Yeah, and 7 pins already. It's okay.
Locked up in the center of the ring, doing a little rest hold.
Rest hold.
Separation there, but Dolph Ziggler getting back. This is on the right hand. Rollins has him up. It's on his feet. Down he goes. Sleeper hold attempt. Thank you very much for subscribing.
The thing is, if you're going to do rest holds, you need to do rest holds with purpose and not just like to take a break in a match. Again, New Japan Pro Wrestling, they do headlocks, but they do them with purpose. As even in just a couple seconds, their headlocks look like it hurts. Zack Sabre Jr. plus someone in a submission hold, it looks like it hurts. I'm near positive Zack Sabre Jr. knows how to do rest holds without really hurting the guy. It's like, okay, the guy's like, okay, put me in submission. I need break. Okay, make it look good. Oh, no. Oh, it hurts. Oh. I mean, to wrestle, it's almost predictable. I mean, even faster than the wrestle. Really? Ooh.
You can't show copyrighted material. Showed it, they were shut. Andrew Flory, thanks for subscribing. Now Dolph Ziggler back up in the sleeper mode, trying to knock down Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins backs up in the corner, trying to create some separation.
Crowd's chanting, the crowd's really trying to get with it.
Sleeper hold, working and wearing down Rollins. I wonder if Dolph Ziggler's going to fight. DJ Pro. Much for subscribing. Oh man, that Seth Rollins just rammed Dolph Ziggler into the corner. It's also really cool that Dolph Ziggler's.
What's on that?
Seth Rollins needs to catch. Yes, he does. He's finally down 1 point. It's not looking good.
Well, got one thing done.
No. Can't put him here. Still showing the show, man. You can't just flip something.
I mean, it's been okay. I'll give it this much. It's better than Backlash was. Not quite like a main event. Not quite a Big Four promotion or a Big Four pay-per-view. Okay. I mean, again, AJ Styles could turn a house match in he could turn a backyard wrestling match into a 4-star match. This is why I don't like Iron Man matches. Fast paced, nothing. Fast paced. And if they haven't done an Extreme Rules match, have like El Drunko do like a moonsault off a ladder on the top rope. And it's okay. I hope it doesn't go into overtime. No. Like this. Oh. Fun. Again, the big thing, they only have like How do I want to say this? The crowd's trying to get involved. They're saying yes. Is there a beach ball in the background? I don't know. Crowd's trying to get involved, but they get involved and they stop. Oh, egg or a bun. Something was in my teeth. Bacon gristle. Oh, a count out? I like what Joey Ryan said in the Lucha Underground match. He had 3 near falls, 2, pinned again, pin attempt, 1, 2, pin attempt again, 1, 2. Hey, ref, that was 6. I was like, no, you need 2. I got a 6 count. Like, chance? Why does the crowd think that this is a Royal Rumble match? They're doing 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, yes, yes. The crowd's more involved in the timekeeping of this match, namely that cursor. Leave a comment. Oh, they put the clock up so the crowd knew how much longer they had to sit through this match. I guess it's been an okay match. I mean, Iron Man matches are long. Please, please do not go to overtime. 3, 2, 1. Yes, yes, yes. I'll give this crowd that. They're at least being a smarky crowd for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's not really known for being a really smarky city. I mean, probably the smarkiest cities, I always say, is Philadelphia. Probably the smartest crowds, again, it's my bias, Philadelphia. Philadelphia, either Philadelphia, New York, New Jersey. That whole tri-state region, they will either boo you or cheer for you. They will make you look great by their cheers, or they will take over the show and they don't care. It is the Philadelphia show. Second smart. So again, I'll say Philadelphia is number 1. New York's probably number 2. Again, that whole tri-state region. New Jersey, they only have a few shows in New Jersey, so I'll say I'll say New Jersey because of the Meadowlands. Again, I think in the one show the crowd really took over with their chance again. So we have Philadelphia, New York, New Jersey as the kind of smarkiest, the top 3. And I'll say Chicago, LA. So I'm gonna put that in the comments. I want people to see what I'm thinking, and I want people to react. Clones. So let's see here. Let me try and type something here. What are top 5 marquee cities? I have 2 comments. And wait, they're both my comments. That doesn't count. Again, if you know who says clone, React Clones, send me an email. I'll see how smart you guys really are. Again, the action's going pretty good. I mean, they finally picked up things. I think there's like 10 minutes left, which means there'll be 20 minutes left in the show. Oh, there's only 4 minutes left. But wait, that doesn't make any sense because then there's still going to be 20 minutes left of the show. Please no overtime. Please no overtime. It hasn't been a bad show. It hasn't been a tremendous show. Corpse Stomp. Good. I'm tired of these roll-ups. Roll-ups really only happen when the one get. I can see Finn getting Barry Corbin in a roll-up, but other than that, Dean Ambrose is going to cause the match. Let's see. Let's go back here.
And Tyson Campbell, thank you for following me on Twitter as well. Harper Hall, thank you very much for subscribing. We're tied 4-4 right now. And now, I think, as we enter the last 3 minutes,
I don't want to do something.
There's going to be a big finish. Or will is going to.
I need more booze. I'll be back, folks.
Don't Ziggler. Oh, man. Dolph Ziggler now starting to feed away on Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins lets him drop down there. Oh, wait, what's he going for? What's Rollins going for? Sharpshooter. Rollins just locked in a sharpshooter. Oh, my God, 2 minutes and 14 seconds left. Sharpshooter locked in deep on Dolph Ziggler with the 2 minutes left. You can see the time up there. Oh, my people, 101, thanks for subscribing. Here we go. As they're continuing to try to get there. Guys, make sure you continue to like the video and make sure you subscribe. We're going to hit 89,000 subscribers. Come on now. Now Rollins changes that over. Watch the pull through into a crossface. Crossface is locked in. Minute 44 left. What's that? Nice job. Man. Clock with a minute 33 left. Minute 32. 4 is your score right now.
No overtime.
6 subscribers away from 89,000, guys. Subscribe 4 subscribers away. Let's do it. Minute 21 left. Now Rollins off the ropes. First up missed on that one.
He's going to keep on blocking the curb stomp. That's what he does.
Final minute here, folks.
1 minute remains in regulation. I don't think they have. I don't think they have the ring announcer say that.
Back in the
They
ring.
should say
Oh my
that.
God! Famous sir delivered.
Is Dolph gonna win?
Kick out by Rollins. 46 seconds left. Oh my God! We hit it, folks. 89,000. Thank you so much. Holy crap, folks! That's amazing.
Oh bueno.
3 seconds left. Tied 4-4.
Okay, this has been too much. I don't want overtime.
Ziggler. He's got a bloody nose right now. He just looked up at Claude for something. He's got a spot
Not
right
even
there.
Ziggler.
Another stop.
It's like blood.
Oh, kick by Rollins. Curb stop to Dolph. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. No, it's over.
Oh, we couldn't get the 3-count in on time.
What happens now? It's time.
Oh wait, didn't they do something like this for an Okada match? Oh, they did this for the time limit draw. He couldn't get it in under the time limit. That sucks.
What's good? Yeah. Sean, thank you for subscribing.
In the case of a tie, the champion retains his title.
Ooh.
We'll see. Are they going to allow that to happen? In the paper? That'll be in the paper.
You know,
So it feels like we're missing something.
this is a ham sandwich if they allow this to happen.
Yeah, time's going to be on.
Triangles out here. Suck. You suck. You suck.
Not want to see a tie. Yeah, we don't want to see a tie. Come on now. That's done.
Cheap pop. I love it. Not a ham sandwich anymore, folks. Next fall wins.
Guys, for the Intercontinental Championship. Next, wins. Referee's back in.
God, can this go for 20 more minutes? I knew something wonky was going to happen at this pay-per-view.
Oh, there's McIntyre. Zigzag to Rollins.
Oh, quick?
2, 3. Ziggler wins. Yes. Ziggler wins. Woo. Ziggler wins.
Dolph Ziggler wins like that?
Ziggler wins.
That took an extra 5 seconds.
Yes, that's the end. That's the end.
What the heck? Boo! Boo! That ending sucked. That ending was a ham sandwich. Let's see here.
And no, McIntyre paying dividends once again. That is the right move. Now this moves into the main event.
That was a ham sandwich match. It was too quick, not enough build. The pinfalls came too quickly. They did nothing else for the rest of the match. Then all of a sudden, you have the final pin taking like 5 seconds. It was a distraction by Drew McIntyre, a zigzag. 1, 2, 3. Dolph Ziggler retains. Really? I'm glad I don't pay for this stuff. I'm a hobo. I couldn't afford this. I wouldn't have liked this if I had to watch this. Again, my name is Hobo Tommy. You've been watching the Hobo and His Girlfriend Wrestling podcast tonight. I have my 2 chats because no one else has watched me or chatted with me. At the very beginning, I was cooking dinner. You saw me kind of eat throughout the pay-per-view. And a question I have for everyone out there. What are the top 5 smartest cities? I say you have Philly, New York City, New Jersey when they come to New Jersey, LA, Chicago. React, clones. Very quick recap because that card's over because there's no more matches that I know of. And in no particular order, just kind of the way I kind of copied them from Wikipedia. Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax. Alexa Bliss wins. That was a fun match. It was what it was, and no disqualification. They used kind of all the weapons. It was a cheeseburger match. Reminds me of ECW. Then you had AJ Styles versus Rusev. Rusev Day. But it was not Rusev Day. Again, this was a tremendous match. This was a surf and turf match. This is your typical AJ Styles match. Had the leader of worlds, Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy, versus the B team of Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. It was a ham sandwich match. It was okay. Then you had Carmella retain her belt versus Asuka because Mella is money at the expense of James Ellsworth, who wound up hanging from a shark cage because his belt or something got caught in a shark cage. It was fun. It told the story. If it tells the story and the action's good, you're going to get a cheeseburger. Jeff Hardy versus Shinsuke Nakamura was a squash match. I know Jeff Hardy's injured and probably needs some time off, but to see him against Shinsuke Nakamura for like 5 seconds, those two could have done so much more. I think I was making a drink. I came back. I didn't even start my delicious drink. Yes. And all of a sudden, the match was over. Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin. Finn Balor won via roll-up. Not a fan of roll-ups during pay-per-views. Ham sandwich match. Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns. Bobby Lashley won. This was actually a good match. It told some story, and it had, more importantly, has the potential to sell stories and build up Roman Reigns some more. Build up Roman Reigns. Let us cheer Roman Reigns, not boo him out of the building. Bobby Lashley won. The Bludgeon Brothers defeated Team Hell No. Kind of a ham sandwich match. I mean, for the most part of the match, it was a 2-on-1 handicap. The Bludgeon Brothers versus Daniel Bryan. Kane came in a little bit late. Ham sandwich. In the main event, Dolph Ziggler versus Seth Rollins, a ham sandwich. I don't know what they're thinking. Yeah, the New Day versus Sanity, good match, quality match, cheeseburger match. And again, you had Kevin Owens versus Braun Strowman in a steel cage. Kevin Owens won hard way. He got chokeslammed by Braun Strowman from the top of the cage after Braun got handcuffs to the top of the cage. It was fun. It told a story. It had its spots. Braun still looked strong. Kevin Owens still looked like the cowardly heel trying to get away from the big monster. They could continue this still and tease more of it. This was a good cheeseburger match. Again, I'd like to thank all of you watching. Again, I wish more people chatted. But hey, it's your right to chat or not to chat. I think most of the time you just saw me eating a lot and drinking a lot. Yum, yum. Always good. If you were watching, I do appreciate you watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Good things happen to those who subscribe. I think I gained 1 subscriber. One, which is, I'll take it. It's one more than what I had. And for that subscriber, they will get a special video dedicated to them in the next YouTube video I put up, which will probably be sometime Monday. Monday, I'm actually pretty busy. I have to figure out how to use my GoPro because it's a perfect 10 pizza party. It's a 10, 10, 10, because at the time I had 10 subscribers. So again, a little preview to that. You're going to see the 6 faces of Tom. You have Hobo Tom, Dr. Tom, Tom Von Drake, Corporate Tom, Evil Tom, and Old Tom, all in a ladder match to determine who goes for the Under the Bridge Championship. And again, that Under the Bridge Championship is going to be a triple threat elimination match, I hope. So whoever wins, so one of the 6 faces of Tom will face off against one of the brothers Keller, either Aiden or Liam. See what happens to that. And those two have a Hell in a Cell match to determine who then faces Diamondback Jack Maverick. Again, it's going to be a triple threat elimination. Extreme Rules. Maybe Hell in a Cell Hobo Death Match. Oh, Hell in a Cell Hobo Death Match for the Under the Bridge Championship. And then for the pre-show, you're going to see the 2 faces of, see which is the better Heather. I like that. Which is the better Heather? Prince, going to have the naughty Heather and Mistress Heather. Yes. Versus, of course, the better Heather, Princess Ikochi, who is the best Heather. I'd like to thank everyone for watching again. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. My name is Hobo Tom, and you'll see me tomorrow. Bye.